Hello and welcome to Once Upon a Tavern, the only Dungeons & Dragons stream that is suffering from deep seasonal affective disorder.
Oh.
See a chug, send a chug.
How'd you know?
Damn.
I know, because it's 5 o'clock and the sun is gone, and I hate it. I want to die. I don't want to be
pretty,
here.
though. It was like a nice tint of red. It was nice. I like it.
It would have been nicer if it was at 6 o'clock.
If you listen to Mariah Carey, it gets you right through it. Specifically, one song.
Refuse.
That just gets you right through the season, and then next thing you know, spring's here.
Nothing makes it worse like Christmas music. Regardless, thank you all for joining. Band Daylight Savings Time. We're going to get started in just a moment, but first, a couple of quick announcements. You could follow us, subscribe at YouTube, bit.ly/onceuponatavern. There you can watch all of our old stuff. And it's good. So go subscribe, go like, do all that.
It's better than what we're going to do today, so
probably,
I would just go watch that.
Probably this is what I like to call a wild card session, where I don't know where it's going to go or what's going to happen.
I cast Fireball.
So,
Yeehaw! Wild card, bitches.
I catch the fireball.
I like that the wild card was punctuated by.
Can you absorb it into your ring?
Over you.
I think the yeehaw spooked him.
Can we play Dodge Fireball?
Every time he climbs on your computer,
Just
just yell yeehaw.
There it is. So there's that. Subscribe to us here. Follow us here, y'all. We are very, very seriously close to getting back into person. At this point, I know I said at the end of the month, last month, but I really, really want us to be back in person. Yeah, for at least for our Secret Santa exchange, we'll be back, and then we will very quickly take some weeks off. But you know, we'll be back first of the year. So it's coming back together in person. It's going to be real D&D again. We're really excited for that. But until then, follow us at patreon.com/onceuponatavern. Subscribe here. Yeah, that's all I got. You done?
Yeah, I cast Fireball. It's fine.
Okay, he casts Fireball. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and roll initiative into tonight's episode of Once Upon a Tavern.
Did I like
Bad.
And welcome back. Okay. Where we last left Los Caballeros, after 4 sessions of detours and divergences, you all made your way back to New Praxia. Along the way, well, I should say, completing the tower, Test Your Might Tower, winning some prizes, and having a little spooky detour with a cult trying to give a house to Baphomet. After all of that, you all are back together. Sinrig, Dozer, and Cinna all saved at this point. And Baphomet banished back to hell. The remains of the house destroyed around all of you. You will begin your journey back to New Praxia in order to gather up Hildegard Wifton, now as we know her real name, Hildegard Thundergiant, to bring her back to Gazad and challenge her brother for the for leadership of her people, mainly for is that a mustache? Mainly for Connor, who is interested in getting rid of Garrick as the representative who has been a constant thorn in his side. So we pick up just at the end of the fight against Baphomet, and moving into, just to kind of give you guys free reign. So, Los Caballeros, what would you like to do?
Oh, let me look at my character sheet, because I'm pretty sure I'm bloody.
Bloody!
Well, what the hell? Do I know anything? Do I remember anything?
The last thing you remember is being sucked into the ground by what appear to be roots for you and Senrig and Senna. You went unconscious following that, and you came to as Demetrius did cast a healing spell for, I believe, 28 health. So you all are at 28 health. Dozer, Senrig, and Senna.
Father Demetrius, would you be willing to alley-oop with me?
Of course.
Actually, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I must have gotten some healing.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and cast.
I need healing. I need healing. I need healing.
I'll do Beacon of Hope at 4th level. So everyone gather up. So we're sort of tending to everyone's wounds.
Who needs the most healing? Because I'm going to take one myself, being bloodied. So
Whoever's bloodied. Who's bloodied? Raise hands.
And Senna.
Okay, so that's 3.
3, 4.
Varus is 4.
All this isn't sure. Sorry. Have his character sheet up.
It's 6 total. So.
I mean, I could use some healing, but I'm not bloodied.
Yeah, I'm not that damaged, so I should be okay.
How's Zane looking?
Zane.
Oh, this is fucking fine.
Sorry. I'm fine, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
like
missing
8 shy
a
of full.
little.
All this is full health.
Okay, so then Varus, Sinrig, Cinna, Dozer, Joe, and me.
Okay. Everyone takes the max, which is the 3d8 plus my modifier, which is 4.
28.
28. Thank you.
Yo.
No, thank you. I don't know where my
Just slightly bloodied.
You're good right now. Okay. Walking.
Yeah, if that's it, then...
If... well, before we leave, are we... What time is it, I guess? It's nighttime, isn't it?
5:09.
Yes, it is. Yeah, you guys didn't get any rest. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, no, you didn't get any sleep. You didn't get any rest. This was a nightly romp, so really you guys could use a long rest probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the situation with the bog?
Oh, great question.
where
That's
are
something
we on
I
the
forgot
map
to
again?
mention. As Baphomet was banished and as the house fell back to earth, the bog began to just kind of bubble away, leaving now just a pit. It's now apparent, and we were running short on time, so I didn't get to kind of get to that last time. The bog was made up of the remains of the people who were absorbed by the house.
Oh, cool.
So now that the house and the evil entity that had kind of kept it under its control is destroyed, the souls within the bog, not totally souls, but the undead remnants in the bog are left to leave now. They are released from this place. And as this happens, and as the fog clears in the night, and the ground is lit up by the 2 moons that are both in the sky tonight, you see now like dozens of these pits all around the area as the house would kind of seemingly move around.
where are we on the world map again? On the Praxia map?
On New Praxia. Well, let's move you over there.
We only need 7 hours of sleep today, right?
Nope. It's March.
Oh, this is a better world.
It's January in this world, and furthermore, in my world, daylight savings time doesn't exist.
It's a perfect world.
That's the kind of power you want to wield.
We are here. Well, I'd love to tell you, but unfortunately, people have decided to. I'm
Yeah,
just
there's
gonna clean some of this up, guys. Sorry to whoever the artist was.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
I need a mortician. I need a mortician. 'cause he's dead.
Hilarious. Truly great.
Banksy's gonna be so mad.
All right, I'm cleaning all of it up.
And it's like Dia de los Muertos. Right? Yeah, it's fine. Just erase it.
I will just erase it because I'm the boss.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are actually where Aldous is right now.
I meant to laser light show, and I just drew a big line.
Where are we?
I did the same thing.
Right here.
last-
Right here, yeah.
Where Aldous is?
Yeah.
Yep, Aldous is used to designate where the party is.
That's right.
So.
Are there any more structures in the area?
No, sir. Not that you could see.
But this is like not boggy anymore. It's basically just like
A bunch of 100 by 150 foot long pits.
The house is still there too, right?
No, the house.
Yeah,
is
The house,
Back down, right?
yeah. After the minute of the banishment had passed, the house reappeared.
Oh, we
and
gotta loot the
crashed
house.
to Earth.
Let's loot the house. That's what Aldous does. Aldous wants to loot the house.
I'll help with that. What
Anybody
the
want to
hell
have a
happened,
very-
by the way? What?
Very
What?
big bonfire?
You are eaten by a house
I saw that, but why?
because Baphomet.
the
I'm still
man
not
of
clear.
man
You
of the
don't
house.
know. You don't need to explain. I understand. Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Because
I don't know what the hell is going on, but that's par for the course.
I still honestly have no idea what was happening. I was just punching a giant house. So
I mean,
Hey,
it's pretty
when
open and closed cult kind of situation.
Yeah, we got an open and closed cult situation here. As you can see, the house is falling back to Earth as it would, leaving behind the soul of Baphomet back on Hell. So, truthfully, I think we know exactly what happened here, and we can call this your usual summoning of Baphomet. And call it
Real
a
piece of work.
Real piece of work.
And they would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for us.
We sent Baphomet to a secondary location, and you never follow a Baphomet to a secondary location, okay?
All right, so let's roll some.
Go get it.
Let's roll some investigation checks. You could do multiple, or one person can focus and another help, or however you want to go about this.
While they're doing that, I'd like to.
Would be great with investigations.
Yes, I definitely would.
I think I'm gonna look for some things.
You know what? I'm gonna give Grimold enhanced ability for investigation checks, so you
Alright,
get
what-
advantage.
I get advantage.
You just get advantage for all your checks for an hour.
can I help somebody else look?
Yeah, you can help me.
Oh hey, Aldous, look over here. I'm going to lift up a piece of wood. Look at this. Does this look good?
That's a 24 from Grimold.
24
It looks like a
for Grimald.
19 from Aldous.
Hey-oh. Look,
Yeah,
I
you
picked up
both
the right piece of wood.
both together start working through some things and seeing what you could find. You eventually work together and find the remnants of what appear to be the basement, where you're gonna find about oh shit. Yeah. Fuck it.
Which scroll?
You're gonna find about 20,000 gold pieces. Gold pieces worth of art, I should say. Like various pieces of and you could just go ahead and put this. We're just gonna make it easy on everyone. There's probably 10 items or so made of various golds and jewels and any kind of magic that was left in them that may have been in them is back in hell with Baphomet. So
they had expensive art in the basement, almost enough to like start a foundation.
Okay.
You know what? It all disappears.
So 20,000 gold pieces is what we found.
Worth of art. You'd have to sell it, but just so you all know. You're also going to find.
We'll let Zook sell it when we get back to New Praxia.
A potion.
Nope.
And a spell scroll.
Ooh.
Yo, let me see that scroll.
The potion, just really quick. It's a crimson liquid that regularly pulses with dull light, calling to mind a heartbeat. The spell scroll. Let's see here.
A dream is a window. Yep. Just like that.
Crushed it.
Deception is the point.
1 second. I'm pulling it up. The spell scroll.
Colin, I am.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check, Eldis, if you're looking at it.
I do.
You're like, you're a cool, fancy boy.
That is a 15, sir.
Cool. It is a spell scroll. You can recognize that it can be cast by warlocks or wizards. As for what the spell is, you're not sure. You recognize that it is much higher than a 5th level spell. That's for sure.
I throw it to Zane, and I'm like, I don't know what this is. Check it out.
Here, wait, and I'll cast Enhance Ability on you now.
Well, he
So
had
you can
had
have
advantage anyway, being that it is
Oh,
a wizard spell.
Then never mind.
Okay, good thing I have advantage, and it's slightly better. 16.
16. I'd say the DC is lower too because it's a wizard spell. It is Maddening Darkness, an 8th level spell scroll.
Oh boy. I was like, huh, that doesn't sound familiar. And then you said 8th level, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
It's an 8th level spell.
Yep.
Maddening. Ooh,
Have Zook sell that too.
wait, what? What's it called? Maddening what?
Darkness.
It doesn't show up for me on Beyond.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'll get to it. Don't worry, Bill. Okay, you don't need to leave. Oh wow, Jesus. All right. So yeah, that's what you find.
You said it's a wizard spell?
It is. Wizards may use it. Wizards.
Maddening
Come up
has
for me, and
2 Ds.
It creates
MA
magical darkness. with
It's
the-
It's maddening darkness.
MADDENIG. Maddening Darkness. I could just put it in there for you if you'd like.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know.
I'm more just worried that I'm like not getting certain spells now. Like some of the books aren't coming in or something.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm not sure because this is just a Xanathar spell. So I'm not sure why it's.
Oh,
not
that's
available.
awkward. Did you not tell him he's not in the group? Oh. Sorry, we rescinded all your royalties. I'm just kidding.
You know there is a spell called Misled here. Which I think is appropriate for the moment. You know. Oh, maybe it's not coming up because I don't have any 8th level spell slots.
Oh yeah. I'm just adding an 8th level spell scroll to your inventory, and I will mark that it is. Where do I mark that? Customized.
That's weird. It's just like even when you click on all spells under my spells tab, it doesn't come up because it's above what I can take.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
also just don't have the spell. You have the scroll. So.
Yeah, just look through
Yeah.
literally search it in the search bar.
I did. It doesn't
Oh.
come up. Like
Oh,
anything
really?
over
Oh, yeah.
6th level doesn't come up.
Oh, are you looking from your character sheet, or are you looking?
Yes.
No,
I'm looking
you're
for
looking
my
under
character sheet, yeah.
spells. You want to look under items
It's you don't.
because it's a scroll.
No, just literally in the
But
app under listings.
It's a
spell.
scroll of an active spell, though, right?
Yeah.
Like within the wizard spell like.
Yeah, I think it's because you're searching from your character sheet. You just need
Yes,
to
I-
type-
Yeah, if you just use
understand.
the search bar. Yeah. Sorry.
Hey, Mark, I think it's because you can't cast 8th level spells.
You should use the search bar. All right. Any other questions, Mark?
So what's this liquid? Can I taste it?
Yeah,
You certainly can.
I'm gonna have a tiny little bitty baby taste.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a tiny little baby taste. You suddenly feel any potential exhaustion you had. You feel like rested. You feel healthy. You feel cured. It is a potion of vitality.
Ooh.
It removes any exhaustion you are suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you. And for the next 24 hours, you regain maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend.
Father Demetrius or Varys, which one of you would like this one? This is a potion of vitality. Unless we think somebody else should have it.
I can put it in my backpack and hold on to it, but if we don't need it right now, we can just hold on to it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who should be the person that holds on to it. Probably not me.
I'll take it, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Make that nice and easy.
Okay. And that's what you find. So, with that, do we all want to start walking tonight and risk some exhaustion, or do you want to get a long rest in?
Okay.
I will say that any kind of negative feelings you had in this area once before, any kind of goosebumps, hair standing up on the back of your neck, they're all gone. This place has been purged by the banishment spells, so.
If you had to guess, how much time has passed since we first started looking for everyone?
An hour.
Okay. Could I have, because true seeing is an hour, but I guess the question is, could I have seen that the spirits were no longer there, or something happened when Baphomet was banished?
You don't totally even need to see it. You see the bogs empty out. The liquid just kind of evaporates from them. They're now just kind of empty pits.
No bodies.
No bodies, no nothing. Anything that was the idea is that the bog was the leftover remnants of whatever was absorbed by the house. It was the waste. Okay. And then basically whenever the waste pit would get too full, it would get up and move somewhere else to another spot. As for what I don't know what else you got. There's really
okay. Yeah,
like I said, you feel better. You don't feel like this is a negative or dangerous place anymore.
Okay.
The fog is lifted. You know, the moon is shining. Moons are shining. You know, it's not you're all right. I'm not trying to trick you here. You can rest here if you'd like.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Well, we can make camp here tonight. Or we can move a little ways off, but there is no more evil here. I think that the spirits will be at rest. I will pray to the Raven Queen to make sure of it. And as I do that, I'll start laying out candles and incense, and I'll just sit there for a while and pray before I set up my tent.
Okay.
This seems like a good place to hang out. At least we have like the cover of the remnants of the house, and we can use some of the wood for a fire.
Yeah, let's do it. And Joe pops a squat.
And
They start taking all our stuff.
And so you do, and so you
He
all.
moves so fast and just builds a house. It's like
Wait,
the
is
Amish.
there a bed? Can I go pull a bed over here? Can
You know, it'd be busted, but I'd say you're able to get like a feather mattress and like pull it
Hell
over.
yeah!
It's got a
Sleep
couple
on a
holes.
mattress while I can.
It's got a couple holes in it, but
You
know,
guys
it's
just
not
see
too
Joe
bad.
literally like pew, 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 and she just keeps grabbing things and running back to the campsite.
It's like a canopy bed. There's like
She creates like a whole fancy little bedroom for herself.
fucking end tables that match.
Yeah, turns on
Alright.
some lights.
All
it's
right.
one of the lamps with the USB port in it.
Yeah, I got all of this from Sky Mall.
And so you all rest and relax and gather everything, gather all your energy once again for the remainder of the journey. As you all rest and slowly fall asleep, some of you dreaming, some of you not any longer. Something I forgot to handle post-Gazad. In a hurry to get to the Halloween section of everything. And one last little bit of horror for everyone. Sorry, let me read this again really quick. Okay. As you all go ahead and mark that you have a long rest, everyone.
It's just waiting to click it. Is something gonna happen?
And as you all awaken in the morning and get up and start looking around.
Superior healing is ready!
Well, Joe, you don't get up.
What?
You all start getting up and look over to Joe, who's laying on her mattress under the stars.
What? Why do you do this?
And you see she has what appears to be a raw-skinned, stillborn doppel version of herself slowly coming off of her like an amoeba.
Why?
Hair,
Yeah, what's happening?
patches.
Is that one fucking ass thing that you made me roll like 2 fucking sessions ago that you
Yes.
hadn't come to until now?
Yes, I had forgotten it, so it took
That
5
I
days.
failed?
It took 5
Whoa.
days for it to take full effect, we'll say.
How about we get our money from the bets we made before you start pointing?
And you all want me to stop and do, I'll do the math during break. But in the meantime,
Until we get our money, I don't think
you'll get-
I don't think there's anything I'm doing.
No, it's fine. It's all good. That's disgusting.
you all
love
see it
it.
happening. She is completely incapacitated at this point. Joe, you are slightly awake as this is happening. You're like kind of waking up, though. You feel something kind of pulling away from you, sticky and disgusting. You kind of hear the groans of whatever's coming off her just sound like Joe, just like a
Like that double voice shit where like they like it's like
Yeah.
2 vocal cords going at the same time.
Mhm.
It's like yeah. Like yeah. That's what I want.
17 medicine check.
17 medicine check. She seems to be duplicating in the same way that the doppelrats that you faced in the tower did. And you remember that Joe was bit by one of them at one point, likely infecting her with some sort of disease.
A disease.
Army of Joes.
I will say, Varus, as you're watching this thing come to be, there is likely going to be no survival from this Doppel Joe.
You know-
it is already dead, even though it is fighting to stay alive.
Okay. What about in terms of diseases go for Joe? Is there a way for me? Does she need like a? With that.
Joe is immune to disease.
I am technically immune to diseases.
Oh, okay, then we're good. Yeah. All right.
Rewind, nothing happens.
Oh no!
We all
Okay.
have a really weird
You should have told me earlier because I remember. Because if you
You weren't here
remember,
that day.
I said Dozer, you are actually immune to disease, so it doesn't matter for you. When he
You
had
weren't
to
there that day.
I don't think I was there.
Yeah, we
I
were.
was playing Joe, and I did not think about that at all.
Nothing happens. This was a bad dream, Joe. It's something that could have been.
No, I'm mad. I want
Okay.
now. I want an.
Oh man, I was literally gonna be like, those are like,
I fucking forgot monks are immune to diseases.
you gonna
Oops.
eat that?
Purity of body.
We could have shot. Dozer, I figure, was ready to chop it off and then just put it over the fire. We
Yep.
can make little Joe sandwich.
Well, I have always
Perfect.
wondered what Joe tastes like.
Try
Sorry.
up some Joe jerky.
No, thank you.
No.
You should all just calm the fuck down and shut up.
Anyway, that doesn't
I
happen.
never thought about eating Joe before.
But
now
you know
I'm-
what does happen? My superior healing potion is ready.
Joe wakes up. She's like, what a weird dream. Superior healing potion. Taking it off the fire you built last night. It's all finished. You pour it into a vial. Yeah, congrats on that front.
Thank you. I will add it to my inventory. How do I add?
So we're just trying to finish this thing, right? We're just going to get this girl and bring her up there. And after that, that's the plan, right?
For now, yes.
If only for now.
Did we try contacting her already with sending?
You did not.
Should
No,
we
have
contact
not.
her with sending or?
Why did you say that in text?
Okay, wait, I don't remember. How do I make more of the healing potions? Like, how do I get the next one ready?
You need the...
Something about Goodberry, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
I had wrote this down. Where did I write this
Superior.
down?
We'll do another superior, right? Just keep doing those ones.
That's all 10, right? I believe.
Superior is, I believe, 4 castings.
Oh, it's
of
4. That's right.
Superior.
Okay, yeah, sure. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
And the greater one is, we only have 4 days left on that one.
Yeah, so easily to do. I assume you all still have some water, so you're able to make all that together. And so we're good. With it all kind of in the pot and ready to go, you do take it off the fire to cool off so you can get ready to go. Are we leaving, or are we deciding to lay down roots here and stay here forever?
I thought we would probably just build a settlement and kind of just live off the land the rest of our days.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, because if Baphomet comes back, he's gonna want to know where to look first.
I've always wanted to try my hand at ranching, so I thought this would be a really good opportunity for that.
He
Ooh,
would never
we can
expect us to be here.
we can recreate the Dark and the Wicked next.
God damn it.
I'd prefer not.
I was thinking more like the epilogue of Red Dead kind of thing.
Also ends poorly, so yeah.
Gotta go save Uncle, stuff like that.
I can mine iron some iron ore. We can do that.
Okay, are we ready to go?
All right. You all pack up your things and leave behind the hellish house of Baphomet and make your way north back to New Praxia.
Ooh, is there a door knocker? I want the door knocker.
Sure.
I just wanted to remember it by.
Yeah, it's a goat head door knocker.
Dibs.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah, you take it. And off you all go. We've gone 4 whole sessions without ever crossing any kind of continuation of plot or anything like that. It's all just kind of been combat and crazy side things. So as my gift to you, we are going to go ahead and fast forward these next few days of travel.
Wait, how many days I need to know for my potion?
All right.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. 1, 2, 3 more days back to New Praxia.
Ooh, almost done with another one.
Also, Ben, I don't know if you remember, because I don't. How long would it take training with Grimold to be proficient in flails? Did we ever decide on how long?
About a year, I believe. To gain proficiency in another weapon.
Was it really a year?
Yeah, it takes quite some time. Let me double check.
I was gonna say this whole campaign is only been
Someone
like a couple
shows you
days.
how to do it, I thought, right?
Gaining.
Did you say this whole campaign has been a couple of days?
And I think it's been like 2 months, I think.
'Cause,
No?
like,
Why aren't we keeping track?
it longer?
People? Yes.
It's been like half a year at least.
It hasn't been 6 months, but it's been 4 to 5 months.
About
Okay.
there.
4 to 5?
There
Out there.
Well,
A lot
'cause
longer,
winter.
a lot shorter than I thought it would be.
Winter is not a month; it is 65 days. So we started this campaign November 1st.
Yeah.
And it is now January.
That was March.
Well, when you arrive in New Praxia, it's actually going to be January 22nd. January is basically March in this world. It uses a I forget what it's called, a Gregorian calendar, I believe.
Okay.
Uh,
Gotcha.
Julius Caesar doesn't exist, so there is no July and there is no August. How about that?
So November 1st to January 29th. So yeah, almost 3
22nd.
months. Or yeah, so almost 3 months, right?
Well, winter is 65 days. So you go November, December, winter, basically.
Oh, okay.
And now January 22nd. So
I didn't
you're
realize
going-
winter
you're
was a
going-
month. Sorry.
No, it is 6 months. It is 65 days. So it's like virtually 2 months worth of things if you want to track it that way. Winter is not categorized with months. It is categorized. This is how they used to do it. I swear to fucking God. This is based on a real calendar.
No, I'm just
This
saying.
is
I'm just
Not
saying.
arguing. I'm just
Your world,
confused.
your world, every month, Ben.
It used to go January, February, March,
I'm not
April,
arguing.
May, June, September, October, November, December, and
7,
then
9,
65 days of winter. It used to
Right.
go. That's how it would go, and each of the 10 months was 30 days long.
Literally, Augustus Caesar shoehorned 2 months into the year
Yes.
because he could.
It's
No, I
and they
think it truly
tracked
July
tracked
and-
it that way because of like agriculture and stuff, because winter is not a useful month for growing, so they would just say this is winter.
The only Dungeons and Dragons streams where you learn things too.
Yeah, I looked it up. I was like calendars, and I found that one, and I was like, interesting. Now I'm gonna use that.
I didn't know that either. That's awesome.
So I'm sorry. What was the date we're getting new Praxia?
22nd of January. That's another 3 days after you've started your brew, Joe.
Already marked it.
Does anyone want to do anything in those 3 days, though? I was looking up weapon proficiencies.
I mean, if it takes a year, I might as well just wait till level 12 and take Weapon Master at that point.
Well, yeah, probably. Let me see here. I believe Xanathar talks about it.
So since Sinrig mentioned it, I will send a message to Hildegard then on that first day. Just basically saying, greetings, Hildegard. This is Demetrius with the Caballeros. We found your tribe and are heading back to New Praxia with the details. Be there in however many days.
Okay. Let's see, really quickly. Receiving training in a language or tool typically takes at least 10 work weeks. It's 10 weeks. 10 work weeks.
Mm.
So
Okay.
70 days.
So one winter.
Just about.
You got nothing else to do because you can't farm, so you become proficient in weapons.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Something
What are you
to
doing today? Flailing.
do. Honestly, every day. I'm flailing every day.
Did you see that? Sorry. I'll send it to the group. Don't worry about it. There's a video of a fucking inflatable guy who got stuck to the ground and he's just like those inflatable dudes, and it's so goofy.
Yeah.
It's like a visual gag. Like I've got to see it.
No, I think it's better just telling you about it.
Good.
And I think it's really good for
I like
I
that.
think audio podcasters should just listen to this portion of the thing. too.
Perfect.
So, with that, you all head off. Anyone else? Oh, sorry. I lost my train of thought because of this fucking training thing. Okay. On the day you send that message, you hear Hildegard respond just, okay. I will prepare for journey. This is surprising. I did not expect to hear from you.
A little insulting, but continue.
I will see you soon. And that's probably about it.
All right.
So,
She didn't think we would do it for some reason.
Well, you haven't talked to her in at least a month, so it's just not expecting you.
I lost my powers for a little bit there, so I couldn't send messages for a while. So
Did you send another message?
No.
Okay. So with that, anyone else have anything they want to do in the 3 days back to New Praxia?
Aldous is gonna ask Daddy D if he can check in. Well, you can only send on this plane, right?
No. If it's a different plane, I believe there's a percentage chance that it fails.
Correct.
It's like a 5% chance.
Yeah, it's a 5%. It's a small chance.
And
so.
you don't
Check
know
on
if
my
it fails.
boy.
So.
Prince Caspian.
Is that amazing?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
it's not.
Oh, I was like, that sounds like something from a movie.
It's from the Narnia Chronicles.
Yes, I know. I was trying not to name the movie.
Oh, are we not giving them free prizes? There's a boat too. Yeah, would you mind sending a message, just checking in, making sure they're alive and well, and if they need anything from me urgently, if not, let them know that we have some people on our side and we are working to figure out what is going on and why Slarkarthel is there and all that stuff.
Sure. Yes.
Just make that 20 words and send it.
Yeah, just throw all that in there, name drop your great grandfather and all the other stuff. Yeah.
Just make the font make all the periods font 14 so it seems bigger.
All right. Then I will send another message to Prince Aramis.
Yep.
That's it.
Alrighty.
Congrats on remembering his name when Aldous couldn't.
Listen, I know his name because it's not Porthos or Athos. Or D'Artagnan! Everybody loves Charlie Sheen. I'm sorry, Kiefer Sutherland was Aramis. I'm sorry.
All right. Greetings, Prince Aramis. Aldous sends word. We are gathering allies. Hope you are well. Any
News.
problems? Question mark. I don't know if it. Hold on. Is message an oral thing, or is it just
They can
Hold on.
hear whether this is a question or not, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, yeah. All right.
They hear your voice in their head.
You can respond to this. Do I? Or no, you roll it. No.
Hello. Things are well. We are still in discussion with the merit. It has been problematic. Slarkarthel forces are escalating. But we persevere. Keep going.
All right. Well, he is well. They are having diplomatic issues with the Merids, and Slarkarthel is intensifying his search. His forces are still there, growing in strength, but they seem to be doing fine, and he urges us to continue doing on the good work.
We're going to have to figure out what he's doing there. Didn't they say he's running from something, right?
The Abolist, right? No.
He said,
From the darkest depths.
on.
Because now we know that the Illithid are a lie. He's not running from the Illithid, which is the original reason I was told he was there.
The Illithid are a means to
A farce.
to unite and the people under the Red King's rule, which is Krakoa.
Yeah. So maybe Krakoa is like, yo, do this?
Yeah, he might be in league with, because we know that Krakoa was also in league with what's his nuts?
Would be several leagues.
Mas
down.
Mosagrin.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure it out so that I can know what to do.
Slarkerthel.
Perfect. Looks like as long as they're okay, we don't have to worry about it, but I hope whatever we do up here can resolve the problems there. Otherwise, we have to do that before all this stuff too.
Oh, sorry, he's the king's great grandfather, not yours. My bad.
Yes.
I was misremembering. That was my note on Slarkathel.
So his Slarkerthel's army increases? Is that what he said? No, what did he say?
Yeah,
Escalating.
intensified.
Yeah, he's getting more powerful. Let's see. Dark Knight.
He said escalating for what it's worth.
Well, escalate. Yeah.
Oh.
Escalators!
I was gonna say that. No, you beat me to it.
Is there any-
Yeah, sorry. One of the, I probably either the first night or the second night, I would like to use the sword to cast Dream
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about that.
on Donovan Macob.
Get him.
Oh, we're just full tilt, like going. All right.
Send it.
It's
Send it,
if he's
baby.
on the same plane as me.
Send it. Fucking full send, motherfucker. You can't stop me.
I have a feeling that this might be that one thing where you accidentally fall into the end mission on. You didn't realize.
Oh shit! I didn't. I hope not. I truly don't want that.
Wait, did you just fucking go to the mass relay without us?
Yeah, right? Yeah,
You
you
just fucking click yes on going to the mass relay?
It's like
We haven't gone to
ready for it,
Hofgrad.
right?
We haven't got.
No, I really. If that's what it's gonna happen, I don't want that to happen at all. I like that we're exploring again.
If he's on the same plane as you.
I want to specifically. I want to wait until it's later in the night as well, so that there's a higher chance that he is asleep.
Uh-huh.
Because there's no daylight savings, so it gets darker
Exactly.
later.
So he's probably asleep.
How
Yeah.
late? Around what time?
Like 2 a.m. I'm staying up anyway this night since I have to. So, and I'm just gonna not sleep if I have to.
Okay. You begin to enter the trance, Dream Eater in hand, legs crossed. You feel yourself pulled into Dalquor once again. This time you feel yourself pulled to space. A small hamlet. The trees, the leaves green, the air fresh, the sky blue. Out in the hills somewhere. Big hills, rolling hills. Buildings perched on top and throughout the valleys of the hills. Probably 100 people or so living here. And here you see a man.
The
Thinning blonde hair. Thinning and short, just kind of covering the top of his head, the sides shaved away. He's wearing a leather vest with a red shirt underneath. Some pants. No armor. He has a wooden sword in his hand. And he's currently clacking it against another sword held by a little boy. also with blonde hair long down to his shoulders, probably about 8-10 years old. And they're laughing, and he's clacking. The swords are clacking together. And you see he's giving him instructions, shouting instructions as he swings. You could tell, you know this man, and you could tell he's holding back. Being careful with him, careful not to hurt the little boy.
Do I recognize any of this, like the little boy, or where we're
No.
at, or
No, you don't.
and
recognize any
that
of
the
this.
man is Donovan?
Yes.
Okay.
The
yeah,
man
yeah.
is Donovan Macob. You see he looks a little younger here than you remember seeing him. This dream of his that he's having is of perhaps influenced in some way of a memory. You see they're playing together outside of a house that's on top of this hill. You could smell a pie baking in an oven within the house. The hay roofs. It's nice. It's pleasant here, and Donovan is shouting instructions at his son. He calls him. Keep your foot back. Or keep your foot back. All right. Watch it. Keep the sword up. Clack, clack, clack. You hear a woman. Be careful with him. I'm fine. I'm worried about you. And they laugh. What do you do?
How old does he look? Like a couple years younger from when I knew him?
A little younger, for sure.
Well, because I can kind of shape the dream. I want to start kind of shaping this memory to first I want him to, he's having this nice moment with his family. They're probably walking up to the house to eat dinner, and he looks back outside and he sees me, but as I was burning on the ground, how he left me, just like half on fire.
Okay.
And I just want to stare at him. And as he looks at me, it shifts into I disappear, and it kind of shifts to I want to try to focus in, if I can, I don't know if this is pushing the boundaries, to start sparking his memory of the Red King and see where that leads me, kind of thing.
Find out where his family lives, because then we can find them, and then we can bring him to us.
Maybe tomorrow.
Jesus Christ, this is gonna be a month-long thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'm having him roll a wisdom save. This has become monstrous for him.
Oh, is it? Okay, damn. That's fair.
Okay. You see he looks back and sees it and shakes it off, and as he shakes it off, you watch his house go up in flames. And he turns back and stumbles back.
So did he fail to save then? Is that...
He succeeded. His dream is continuing. You affected it, and you seem to trigger something. As he stumbles back, he goes, "No! No!" And he starts running forward, and as he runs forward, you watch a fireball erupt from his chest and explode. The house explodes, and you hear screams of his wife and son coming from inside, and he drops to his knees. And he looks down, you see both of his hands are on fire. He's shaking. He doesn't understand. And he just keeps saying, "I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand." He's you haven't caused this dream to, you didn't cause this dream to turn.
Okay. So but I'm still in the dream right now?
Yeah, you're still watching it. You're still asleep.
What happened here? Did you do this?
Sinrig. He doesn't look at you.
Can I still control can I still affect the dream? Or
yeah, you seem to be able to.
I shift it so that myself and the house are in front of him. Does that make sense? Can I like
Sure.
shift his?
Yeah. I got the blood, Sinrig. I got the blood.
What blood?
The kindred. We all have it.
All of who? Do I know what he's talking about? Is this
No,
at
he
all
seems
familiar?
to be. He seems to not be fully aware that you are communicating right now. You just are. You need to maybe roll persuasion check if you want to try and convince him that this isn't a dream at this point.
Sure, but I want to intimidate him instead. Can I do that? Can I
Sure.
like make the flames hot, brighter and hotter, and kind of make him look at me and tell me something?
Sure.
It's an 18 minus 1, so 17.
What are you doing here? You weren't here.
What is this place?
It's my home.
Did you destroy it? Like you did mine?
How are you here?
It doesn't matter. Because I am here. And I will come back. So you might as well tell me now.
I destroyed it. But not like I destroyed your home. This was when my soul manifested.
What kind of soul?
A divine one showed me the way.
Who's that then? Krakoa, do you know him as?
I don't know anything about that. All I know is that I've got kin. And he takes care of us.
Who?
Red King.
Where are you?
Roll another intimidation check. Or persuasion, whichever you'd like.
I mean, it's the same, so. No, intimidation, yeah. It's a 5 minus 1, so.
He smirks and just. This isn't a dream, is it? Or it is, but he starts to stand up. You're here. He puts his hand on your shoulder. You're actually here. He told us this would happen.
He told you I would be here?
Test, perhaps. He said that those we've wronged would come to us in our dreams as a test from the ultimate god. He starts rubbing his hands together.
Is he casting this? Can I tell what he's doing?
He's starting to kind of warm up.
Can I try to control the dream around him to like pull his hands back or something? Can I like stop him or something?
Sure. You can't affect him, only his dream.
So the landscape around him, can I have the earth rise up around him kind of thing?
Like blocking him away from you?
Like trying to like trap his arms or something. I don't know if that's
I would say that you're pushing the limits of what the spell can do.
That's fair.
You can affect his dream. You can't affect him. You can try to make the dream monstrous, but that would wake him up.
Yes.
So,
What does he look like? He's trying to hit me or something?
what do you want to do?
Okay. I'll kind of change the distance between us so we're further apart.
Okay.
But like I'm still kind of, like dream shit. You know
Sure.
what I mean?
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, the ground.
Like if he tries to
shifts.
run towards me, I'm still
Yeah.
right there, but he can't reach me.
Sure,
kind
sure,
of
sure.
thing.
That is fine. Yes, absolutely. That is the effects of a dream. Spreading you each other apart, giving yourself some space. You change the dream again for a third time, shifting the realm. This time he realizes he's impressive.
Are you in Underberg?
I have nothing to say to you, Sinrig. So do what you're gonna do, or don't. Sinrig, the hair on the back of your head starts to stand up.
It's Krakoa coming. Is that the yeah?
You look up, and you see a massive planetoid appearing above the dream. And he does too, and he looks up and sees it as well.
Is this who you work for? This is your master?
I don't know what this is. I figured it was yours.
It's who the Red King serves.
Don't know what any of that means, Sinrig.
Your Red King is a pawn. He's nothing. He's an illusion, a falsehood distracting the world from the real threat. That's him.
Maybe, but he pays well.
I'll as my parting last thing, I'll just kind of have the bodies of my tribe all on fire start cropping up around him, with his own wife and son coming up right in front of him.
Okay. He's gonna roll another wisdom save.
Okay.
Does a 17 succeed?
Yes, it does.
Okay. He just kind of stands there and watches it, and he goes, "See you soon." As you hear the launching from Krakoa come from above.
And I'll end it.
Your eyes open up in the camp. All right. Does anyone else have anything they want to do in the 3 days?
I did my stuff.
All right.
Count all my gold.
All
Oh
right.
yeah. So 20,000.
No, we have. I
divided-
think we have to
go
sell
it.
them.
Yes.
Yeah.
10 items worth around 20,000 gold
I
altogether.
think we have to go sell them first. And then
No,
we-
I meant my 25. We'll talk about it at break.
Oh my God! All right, we're halting everything because
No, we're not.
I keep forgetting. All right, Dozer, you bet 5,000 that you'd complete the 5th floor. You won 5,000, so put 10,000 in your account.
I thought it was 5-1, not 1-1.
I didn't say that. I said I'd figure it out. That's why it took so long.
Shouldn't have made the bet.
That's 2-1 for the record. I didn't say that. I said odds are hard. We'll figure it out later. You doubled your money.
Be happy.
2-1 for finishing the 5th floor is not bad, honestly.
Yeah. Oh.
Joe, you won 400 gold, so you get 900 altogether.
Thank you.
Varus, you won 900 gold, so you get 1,900 altogether.
Heyo.
Zook, you won 5 gold, you get 31 altogether.
Holding in it.
Sinrig, you won 100 gold, you get 200 altogether.
Heyo.
Got 4
Aldous,
times more gold than me, Sinrig.
Aldous, you won, we'll say, 300 gold, you get 800 altogether.
Cool.
Grimald, you won 1,000 gold for the first bet, and you get 2,000 for that altogether. And you won you won 5,000, yeah, for the second bet. So 6,000 altogether for that. So 8,000.
Yo!
Zane, you won 400. You get 900 altogether.
Yo.
So we're all splitting all of this 9 ways, yeah?
And Demetrius, you won. We'll say you won 5,000 gold. So you get 20,000 altogether.
Holy fuck.
He bet a lot of gold.
I wish I had gold. Wish I had gold to bet, but wizarding's expensive.
Ooh. Cause yeah.
All right, that's settled. All right, so on that note, you all move on, and on the, we'll say, evening of the 22nd day of January, you see the gates of New Praxia up ahead of you.
Yay!
The air is cool, but not unpleasant. As you slowly approach the gates.
As we walk up, really quick, I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability at a 3rd level on Aldous and Varys for charisma checks. So you guys have advantage on all charisma checks.
Thanks.
Just gonna start out strong.
How long?
An hour. So I figure getting us through the gate and then wherever we're heading, we can maybe. I can cast it again later too. But the guards at the gate did not like us when we left. So
statistically speaking, they might not be working the gate if we come back.
You didn't kill them last time, right? You just pieced out.
No, but I mean, do they guard the gate all day? Or do they work in shifts?
They work in shifts. You left in the morning, so yeah, no, the people you ran into wouldn't be there. So you approached, and as you do, you see one man standing out by the gate, another man in like a little shack that they've built next to it. And as you approach, he walks up to you all and says, "Hey, hold up there."
Hey, Ryder, Holder.
All right, where we going today? Where you coming from?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Where did you come from, Speedy Monk Joe?
We're not saying we came from Gazai because we don't want to.
No, just we were adventuring out, and we are coming back.
Yeah,
to
coming
Praxia.
from like an adventure.
We're by Gate Town.
My Gate Town, there was like this house. He was really scary. We had to kill it.
Oh, roll persuasion check.
You got advantage.
Sounds like you had a cult situation on your hands.
29.
Sounds like a regular old cult situation out there. Well,
Let me tell you, real piece of work.
Real piece of work.
Piece of work.
for sure. Absolutely. So you just out there adventuring there? You got any maps or anything? You originally from here?
We have continued to make a map, but I believe we have already turned in the map of that area last time. So
you hear the guard in the shack whistle at this guard, and he stops and like looks over and goes, "Hey, why don't you wait 1 second, all right?" And he walks back over to the shack, and you see the guard has like a piece of parchment that he's showing the other guard.
Oh, great.
And then they both
goes through Joe's face
they both
on it.
look up at all of you, and then look back down at the piece of paper. And you see they kind of like are looking at each other.
can I insight what they're doing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Roll an insight
I could
check.
do that. I could totally do that.
Sorry, I have garbage insight, but
I'll do it. Oh, and that's not great.
it's
Correct.
there. I got an 18.
I got a 16.
You both are reading this situation as you see they are trying their best to kind of play it cool, but they're not. you see the face of two guys who know that they should be stopping you all right now, but also know they probably don't stand a chance to stop.
It's like that scene in the
right
town where like all the nuns come out of the van with guns and the cops just like.
Yes, that seems so good.
And so they're looking at you and looking back at the paper, and they're kind of like muttering to each other.
I want to say to all this, I'm gonna be like, maybe we should just suggest to them that it's a quick trip. We'll be out of their hair, and there's nothing to worry about.
Yes.
Cool. And Joe like puts her hood up a little bit and pulls it down a little bit further.
All this is gonna just like walk towards them. Be like, gentlemen, listen.
They both go for their swords. They like have their hands on their
No,
swords.
it's not nothing like that. I understand your predicament right now. And basically what I'm saying is we're going to be in, we're going to be out. Nobody's going to know that you let us in. No one is going to know that you did not stop us. And everybody's going to go on with their day and go home and eat their dinner and spend time with their loved ones.
Oh, that's so good!
I'd like
Persuasion or intimidation, whichever you do.
You have
to
advantage
lean
either
over to
way.
Stinrig while this is happening and whisper to him, sleep them.
That's a good roll.
There it is. 28. So
Yo!
I'm going to go intimidation on that. Just...
I like the idea that he just walks up. Oh, hello, my
Let me
friend.
see if this works first.
Oh, no, we'll do persuasion. I'll do persuasion. I have better persuasion, so we'll stick with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Appealing to their sensibilities rather than making it seem.
I'm
like
not trying to
threat.
make a threat. It's just like, hey, let's just be chill.
The simple fact of the matter that if they start a fight, something they already knew at this point, that if they start a fight, they're going to lose. And they both nod.
And Aldous will
you
put
see the guy you're talking to is where are you going?
We will probably be staying at.
No, are we just going to? Where's Hildegard's? Is that the 7th?
District 10.
10.
We're
Say
going.
District 10.
We're going into District 10.
And just back out?
We should be gone. Probably it's nighttime, right?
Yeah.
It's evening.
Mm-hmm.
We will be gone first thing in the morning for sure.
Oh.
And we will
Latest.
stay inside.
Oh,
At the latest.
okay.
We could probably be out before then and sleep outside if it makes you more comfortable.
Okay. Yeah. No. For sure. We'll definitely. You go ahead. Enjoy District 10.
I telepathically say to all this, see if you can see what that paper says or snag it.
Oh, I will totally try and do that. I can
I
totally.
was gonna say I was just gonna walk up and be like, and we'll take this as well. Nobody else did.
can sleight of hand it.
It's currently in his hand, so.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He's
I
holding
think
it.
I'll just hand it over at this point.
Yeah, if you want to.
Would I need to like peek and sneak? Can I like just like take a look at it?
Are you getting up closer? The shack is a little ways off of your path, basically.
I had an idea. If you guys give me,
Oh, yeah,
if
go
you give me a
ahead.
hot second, Aldous is going to. I'm gonna throw some coin weight around, and I'm gonna grab 10 gold, and I'm gonna give 5 tea. And be like, and if you wouldn't mind me taking a piece of that paper, and I hold my hand out with 10 gold in it.
Yeah. You've managed to get them cool enough so that they exchange the gold and hand you the paper.
Hell yeah! Let the diplomat do it.
You see,
That's a better idea.
I loved the Grimald move though, and I was like, I was really tempted to like that's so. I will take this and just fucking nab it.
Next time.
It's so fucking cool.
Next time we'll do the grim all the way.
But I was like, just right now I already had an idea. I was like, I think I can just bribe him with gold. We just got some money. It'll be
you
all right.
you see on this paper rough sketches of the most distinguishable members of your parties. A blue-skinned, white-haired Triton, a bronze-scaled Dragonborn, a gnome with a gigantic hat. Like very much like if you see people that look like this, they are, of course, a Furbolg, who's drawn much more like a cow than a Furbolg. But same difference. Of course, a robot, robot-faced Warforged. So an elf with a beard, a very strange sight indeed. So all of them, just very
What does
much.
my picture look like?
I mean, you do see the skull face actually. You see
Okay,
what looks to be just a skeleton head. That's what they drew. So
And
that
then
one's a little
voiced by Nick
confusing.
Cage.
So yeah, you've got this description, this drawn description of who to look out for in this shack. Like kind of peeking in, you see they've got like all sorts of these like undesirable wanted posters up here, but yeah, this is yours.
How much is a reward for us?
Who's
offering the reward is a better question.
Definitely it's the church, the guards of the church.
You guys ever seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly?
There's this is not a wanted reward situation. This is for official use only. This is for like the guards to have.
Any chance someone held on to the Amoeba Joe pullganger?
It didn't happen. You missed that.
Oh, damn.
She's like, I'm immune to disease, and so we just rewound all that.
So it was a dream.
It's all a dream.
It really would have come in handy.
Well, I'm immune to disease, so.
Go back and get some doppelrats.
Anyone know where to find a doppelrat?
We go back to the tower.
So with that, you all head off to 10.
Only worth 200 gold pesos for the both of us, and that's for the two of you. Sorry. Anyway, we can go. I had to look up how much the Muriata brothers were worth.
Is that? You just asked.
I have a question. Do we know if there is places? I don't know that we haven't spent much time in Den. I think the only time we were in Den was when we were killing somebody. Right?
You gotta be more specific, Joe.
Was that the drug deal in like episode 2?
Oh, is that when we murdered a cop?
No,
Or was
that was
that-
11. That was all 11.
Okay,
That was all 11. We've been to 10 for the like party, right? We went to 10 for the
That's
party.
where the Batman guy was, right?
For Carney's party. That's where
Oh
we
yeah, Carney's party was in 10.
And so this is Carney's like right-hand man, right? Or something like that? No.
Woman.
Who? Hildegard?
Yeah.
Hildegard.
She was the senator.
Was her senator, and was specifically Carney's senator. Carney had a lot of control over Hildegard.
Oh, I keep forgetting that Carney is not a senator. I apologize. That was
Hildegard was.
Yeah.
There obviously is no senators now. The church has disbanded the Senate since this all happened. Girgagax did actually, but the church kept it that way. And now Hildegard's kind of been mostly useless, as far as you know, at least in the form of Senate. Though you are aware that people of District 10 do like Hildegard and tend to appreciate her. So she still has her uses, probably.
Okay, so where do we go? If I was a giant folk, where would I live? And I do a perception check.
Roll a history check for me, actually, with advantage.
Oh. Wait, really?
Yes, because you're from the city.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm doing some de-attuning and re-attuning, so for the next 2 hours, Aldous is a bit busy.
You could have just done it in the 3 days that you had.
Yeah.
I didn't know I needed it until just now.
It's what is it?
I had a disguise.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then you're gonna have to do that somewhere. You're gonna have to get off the streets. You can't just do it on the street unless you want to.
Wait, can we go talk to this lady? Okay. I rolled a 16 history check.
A 16 history check. You would know that back senators have offices, and above their offices are their living quarters.
Oh, okay.
And each one has one in their district. As for where Hildegard's is, you're not totally sure. You need to probably ask around, but you know that they have one.
Cool. Could I let me see if I can find like I don't know.
Information kiosk, maybe.
No, like a kid on the street, like a street urchin, and just ask them. I don't know. I don't know if that would help with my background.
Yeah. I'd say that's fairly easy to do for you. Roll a perception check for me.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Try and find someone.
Okay, I can't roll on this thing. It's not.
And with advantage because of your background.
Hey. All right, I got a 19 perception check.
19. Knowing where to look for someone, District 10 is literally like you guys you guys walk past the gate and you take a right off into the city, and you're in District 10. Like, District 10 and 11 split the roads, so you're in 10. You ask around, and end up finding a kid who's out playing dice with a bunch of other kids.
Oh, hell yeah.
He sees you as you're walking up, and he spots it immediately, and he just holds his hand out.
Oh yeah, I'll give him a. What do we think? Okay.
Potion of superior healing.
I'll
Do
throw
it,
him.
please.
I'll throw him a gold.
A goldie. Okay. Go ahead and roll a charisma check for me, with advantage here.
Oh, that's a good roll. She is not a charismatic girl. We all are aware. Oh, not bad actually. What was the first one that I rolled? Shit, that was a good one. 17.
17. He looks at the gold and he's like a little irked by it, and he goes, you better want cheap info. What do you want?
Oh yeah, Hildegard. Where does she reside?
Her offices.
Yeah.
You want the location?
Yes.
Oh, I gave you one answer already.
I take another piece of gold and I put it in his hand.
Takes it, and he gives some direction. Just go down this road, make a right, make a left. It's on the corner of that building over there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, whatever. He goes, hey, I'm back in! And he runs over and just starts throwing dice again with the rest of the kids.
Oh, I love it.
All right.
Joe's a fucking cheapskate. She's like, I've never had mine. I have to keep my money for
a gold piece is enough to feed this kid for a good couple weeks. But
oh yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like, for a gold, man, this kid was greedy for 10.
Oh no, Joe also respects the shit out of that hustle.
You 9 are also level 11 adventurers with plenty of magic items hanging off of your belts and nice armor, and so
and
like,
a tattoo
it
that like
is
shimmers.
yes, it is clear you have money. At least I know you guys don't have a ton of money, but it is clear you have
I
some.
am big broke.
For long.
I will lead everybody there.
Okay. You go ahead and lead everyone to the place. Walking down the streets. Sinrig. Let's see here. Okay. Quite a few of you, in fact. Let's pull up some passive perceptions. Dozer, Demetrius, Sinrig, Grimald, Joe, and Varus. As you all are walking, you happen to notice that after crossing from the gate and into District 10, you're being followed by two punk-looking thugs in leather cuts.
I grab the sword and I cast sleep on him.
Oh my god, stop!
at 6th level.
Roll it.
So 6th level is 5d8. 5d8.
It's like 13.
It is 5d8, 7, 9, 11, 13. It's 15d8. So hold on.
I feel like Carney liked us the
10,
last time we talked to her, so
19.
It was an immediate
27.
reaction. Very interesting.
yeah, I'm very concerned about what just happened.
6.
Ay, Dios mío.
Full stand. All day.
I have stat blocks, so everyone's aware. I know how much health they have. I say this because if this is not enough, I don't want to be accused of cheating.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. So they're like high level guys. I thought they were like just thugs trying to steal from us, so I was like, yeah, okay.
No, they're part of the Queens of Chaos.
89.
You spin around and spin the sword, casting sleep. And as you do, you see they both just kind of stand there. unaffected.
Wait, Cindric, what is going on? What are you doing?
And they just
We're
kind of look at you
following
and they
us.
cross their arms.
Why are you pointing your sword at these men?
They're following us.
Oh. Yes.
Why are
Can
you
we,
following?
can we help you?
Yeah, that was me addressing them, I guess.
I'm sorry. I mean, I have a
Okay.
sword out. If you have your sword out, I mean, I have my
No.
sword.
Wait,
out.
I have
No,
April
I
actually
shoot
the
the sword
question.
Yeah.
Sorry. Based on what we remembered, there was sort of a bit of a power vacuum because we killed the leaders of the other gang. Did the Queens of Chaos, we remember if they sort of took over all of them?
The Queens of Chaos.
I remember asking somebody in 11 about this.
They fairly took over business in District 11. However, Shine is not a strong. It's not a good business model anymore. So they're kind of. It's mostly like extortion, racketeering, things like that right now. But yes.
Okay. Do I notice the like symbols on them? Because I'm very familiar with
The cut would be on their. The symbol would be on their back, on the back of
Okay.
the leather cut. In this case, actually, you will notice it because as you address them, they kind of turn around and like walk to a wall and just kind of lean up against it. And you do see the Queens of Chaos symbol on their back, and they just kind of lean up against the wall and look at you guys.
Oh.
Are we confronting them, or do we want to walk away?
Is Carney sending us her regards, or does she have something she wants with us? I asked them.
You're asking them?
Yeah.
They
Oh, yeah,
look-
we've been trying to address them, I think.
They look. Well, yeah, I know that, but she asked something interesting.
I sort of want to be in proximity of slashing distance, you know.
No, I put the sword away. I put the sword away.
They
Kinda
look
wanna
and
be-
they.
But
Oh, you want to come and talk to Connie? You can come talk to Connie. I'm sure she'd love to talk to you.
And,
That
What
was a
the-
singular volunteer. She didn't volunteer all of us, just to be clear.
I didn't say that.
I'm not going.
I didn't say that. So you are not here because of Carney? Is there something that we can do for you?
No, we're here because of Connie.
Oh, so she does want to speak with us.
Yeah, she was under the assumption that you wouldn't want to speak. But if you want to speak, we can go talk. I'm sure she'd like to have a few words.
Insight.
Yeah, definitely insight that.
So sorry, I had a hard time understanding. He said what, Ben? I'm sorry.
Said she was under the assumption you didn't want to speak. But if you want to speak, let's go talk.
Oh,
Fucking pikeys.
right. We didn't
Fucking
leave
eight
it.
pikes.
We didn't leave it under bad conditions. It just like that night ended in a bad way for people.
And then we left, yeah.
But she was
19
like, she
Insight.
didn't mind us. She was happy that we took
21.
care of her sister. Not her sister. Yeah, her sister.
Hmm.
Deb Troskell.
Yeah.
If you want to talk,
Last
she
time
wants to
we were-
talk.
Okay.
Why are you following us, though? Why does she have you watching us? What's going on?
If you want to talk, we can go talk.
We don't want to talk. We want to be left alone. Now go.
You're in Connie's house. You're not going to get left alone.
Yeah, that's Grimmel. That's how it works in 10 and 11. This is how things work. We should probably just go talk to her. Or if you guys want to, because like the Hildegard thing is gonna be, we're gonna leave, so we can go talk to Carney. Nothing was bad. Like, we didn't leave things badly. Maybe she has an update for us on something.
Sure. Yeah, we should probably catch up then.
This is just how it works. Yeah, sure. That is fine. We have some business with the senator later. Is that okay?
Let's talk to Connie first before we get the senator involved in anything.
Sure.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Did
They like
somebody
look at each
insight
other.
them?
They're like that was easy.
Did somebody insight them already?
Yeah. Someone
Yeah.
I would like. Oh, did you already get it? Sorry.
I mean, she wants to talk.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Follow us. And they lead you down the road, the way you were going for a moment. But then when you were supposed to keep going straight, they turn right. and finally get to like a fairly busy area. It's evening. It's about the time for everyone to kind of be in dinner, so the streets are not exactly full, but there's people out. And you see as they finally come to this next corner, they both whistle, and 2 carriages trot up, being drawn by horses. And they open up the doors, and they open them up. They go, they reach in. They each grab sacks, like head sacks. And they hold them out for you all, and they go, get in, put it on.
Interesting. Oh, she must be hiding somewhere so nobody knows where she is after what happened.
Yep.
All right. I mean, I'll do it.
Hey.
Fine.
I mean, I still don't fully understand why we need to talk to her first.
Because this is her domain. She runs this town. This is her place. We play by her rules. That's how it goes.
You all said you wanted to talk.
I'm gonna telepathically say to Grimald, plus she may have a problem with us wanting to take Hildegard. Let's hear her out. This will also be a good opportunity for me to see if she is with us or with Krakoa.
Is anybody not going?
You don't have to go, little gnome, if you don't want to go.
I'm kind of just along for the ride, but if you need accompaniment, I could split off with you.
All right, where are we going?
I don't know. Just, not in the place
Not
with
there.
the sack heads. That's kind of
Zook,
rude,
you don't have
really.
to come if you don't want, but
Listen,
we're
I
going to
wasn't-
talk to Carney.
I'll tell you what. I'll meet you in the middle. Duker. And he fluts over to Father Demetrius' shoulder. Oh.
I pick him up and put him in a sack.
The guy's like is holding up a sack, like no exceptions. No exceptions. Each of them. So does everyone put on the sack? Everyone gets in?
Yeah.
All right. As you get in and put on the sack, you hear one of each of these guys gets into the carriage with you. Into each
My
carriage.
horns
so
just
one
like
on one,
poke
one on
through the
other.
sack.
Zane, you're not staying? Is it Dozer and Zook who are staying? All right, Dozer.
Yeah.
Dozer and Zook are staying. As you do, but Dozer and Zook, you see there's 2 people on each carriage driving it, and then there will be one of them each inside the carriage. Does that make sense so far? Yep. One of them, before he gets into the carriage with everyone else who's putting on their sacks, he walks up and starts making hand signals to him, and they start talking in what appears to be some sort of thieves' cant, perhaps.
I think I know that.
Do you know thieves' cant?
Yeah, because of my background. Because I used to be a burglar.
You a thieves' can or a thieves' can't?
I don't even know where the hell that would be.
It'd be under languages.
Guess not.
Okay. You could check your background too. It might be there.
Under
Yeah,
description.
well, I've got the criminal background. It just, I guess, doesn't give you thieves' cant. I guess only rogue class does.
Usually that is the case. You can learn it also, but yes. Yeah, they make some hand motions, and you watch as one of them who was driving the carriage jumps off, and just kind of like walks up to a fruit stand and grabs a piece of fruit, and flips a copper coin, and just kind of looks over at Dozer and Zook as he like takes a bite of the fruit. And the other one gets into the carriage, and you watch as they ride off with your friends.
All right, let's go shopping. And I walk around the nearest corner with
All right.
Dozer
Okay.
and send Hedgewitch up.
Okay. Have Hedgewitch roll a stealth check for me.
She's an owl.
Middle of the day.
They do that.
Should you be asleep?
It's night right now.
Ooh. Oh, it is.
Oh, is it? Oh, then okay.
It's like evening.
Oh shit.
Bob?
Stealth +3.
Natural 20.
Dude, this dice rocks.
Nice.
Thanks, April.
Great. Awesome. Yeah, Hedwig flies up and begins to follow the carriages. You're not going to be able to see from her eyes within 100 feet, correct?
Oh, correct. No,
Okay, but you always know where she is. Is that it?
I don't even know if that's true. But I know. But
she'd
I
have
know
to
where.
come find you. Got it. Okay.
But I can duke her. I can.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we
So
brought
yeah,
Duker.
she flies off, and as you turn the corner,
I like how I ended up as.
you see the guy who has been assigned to watch you has now walked around the corner as well, completely having missed the owl takeoff.
Oh, are you gonna be our friend today? What's your name?
Does not say shit.
Is it Daryl? You look like a Daryl to me.
I'm gonna look Daryl in the eyes with my cold blue dead eyes and just stare at him.
Daryl, you should know something. Dozer has a digestive system now, and he's always hungry.
Roll
You know what?
intimidation.
I'm gonna take out my strangely human tongue and lick my metal lips.
Roll an intimidation check with advantage, one of you.
I'm intimidated.
Don't care who. And no, you cannot use strength for intimidation on this one.
Yeah, Dozer, that one's probably best that it's you.
21.
You see this man takes 3 very good steps back.
That's right.
And I just I go for Nux.
Boom! Like a little too hard. Boom!
And then I climb up and yip Dozer.
Do you guys? All right. So before we get on to everyone else, do you two have anything you want to do, or are you just gonna?
No, I'm just playing my Alpha Omega character in Dungeons and Dragons.
Cool.
Just sending
right.
out drones.
So
wheel and put 1,000 gold on black.
you all right? I mean, you could. There's casinos in District 10. You can go to a casino.
There's fucking what?
Yeah, there's a casino in District 10.
Oh shit!
I love a good mini game.
We should have given Zook all the paintings so he can sell them at the shop.
Not by himself.
That's fair.
I couldn't get anything for these, barely a gold.
I imagine Zook coming back and just being like, "Listen, good news. I got it for twice as much gold. Bad news. We have to leave."
I lost it all at poker.
All right. Then if you two are just gonna hang out and fuck around with Daryl, you guys, we will go ahead and move on to the rest of the crew as you all ride in the carriages, shaking back and forth, sacks over your heads. It's silent. No one. First, I should ask who's in which carriages. Who's together?
How many people per carriage?
Probably you could fit 4 comfortably in each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. There's 6 of you, so including the one guy, it's 3 of you together in each one.
Split up Varys and.
Oh no, there's 7 of you. Sorry. So one of you is gonna get squeezed with one.
Plus Cinna.
8 of you, so 4 and 4.
Split up Varys and Father Demetrius into 2 different ones.
Okay.
But we're friends.
And split up me and
Split up the
Sinri
two
because
magic
we have the
users.
sending stones.
Because we have the sending stones. Exactly.
Yeah, and then split up the 2 magic users.
Ooh, a nonogram. I love these. Okay. Logic puzzles. All right. So
obviously,
Demetrius
Zane,
and Sinrig can't be together. Demetrius and Varys can't be together.
The fox and the chicken can't be on the same shore at the same.
I was mostly thinking like Aldous and Zane is what I was thinking.
Yeah. So
Aldous and Zane cannot share a carriage.
So Varys, Zane,
Oh,
Sinrig.
but I guess. Hold on. Sinrig comes +1, right? Sinrig has
she can sit on my
that is
lap, right?
Yeah.
+1.
So it has to be Sinrig, Varys, Cinna, Zane, and then the other carriages: Aldous, Joe, Demetrius, Grimald.
100 out of 100. You've passed today's quiz. I love logic puzzles.
100
okay.
XP to everyone right now.
Yeah, you know what? 100,000 XP.
We all level up. Let's go.
It's the game
Yeah,
where,
we milestone
where the
level,
XP
sorry.
Where there's no rules, the XP doesn't matter.
Yep.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, so with that being said, and everyone decided, you all are kind of riding. It's quiet. The Queens of Chaos people are not making conversation by any means, and you're all just kind of riding along. You ride for about a half hour or so. Let me double check my new Praxia map here. Ooh.
I guess it doesn't really matter, but are these like bags that you can kind of see through? Are they like you can't see shit?
You know, there's no windows in the carriage as it is anyway. This is a precaution. You can kind of see through them, but there's not even a lot of light in there. So, like, if there was more light, you'd probably be able to see through them better. But there's really nothing you can do. You have no clue where you're going. Unless any of you have keen mind.
Cinna does.
Great. Unfortunately, she's cursed with not being able to communicate what she learned. So
she's constantly exasperated with us.
I thought that was tween mind.
So with that, you all, after about a half hour or so, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, you all finally roll to a stop. And you roll to a stop, and the guy starts pulling your sacks off your heads, all of your heads, and they open up the door.
Just dump out,
catches your hair all this as it does.
Oh, I thought he was pulling my sack.
This entire time I've been very uncomfortable with the word sack, so a sack being on my head, so.
Bag? Would you like it better if there was a bag on your head?
No, I'm okay. There's a bag. Yeah, it's a cloth napkin.
Yeah, and it smells nice. They used to store like
all right, moving on.
The drinks in it for tea.
It's like a bag for
a tea
bag
sack.
For tea. Yeah, tea sack.
You all are, the doors open up and you all step out of the carriage to find that you are like at the foot of the wall. You're at the very foot of the wall. You don't know where along the wall you are. You could, it's like rising up above you. And at a certain point, you see there's like an opening in the wall. No sort of door anywhere, but just an opening. And one leads you in, the other is just kind of standing outside, making sure you all get your asses in there. And they lead you into this old kind of mess of steel and concrete until finally you enter what appears to be a nice little common area with some fires burning, various members of the Queens of Chaos all just kind of sitting around, and some stairs that lead up to another platform. And on that platform you do see Carney and Nama both kind of sitting, hanging out, eating dinner, it appears, drinking some wine. One of the guys leads you up and brings you to this platform. And then once you all get up there, he pulls a curtain around to kind of give it all some privacy, and then steps outside. And Carney and Nama are standing there. Carney is dressed. She's got like a bit of a coat on. It's not like cold in here. It's a little chilly in here. You see Nama has still not covered up. She's just letting it all hang out there. The red skin, as she is very clearly some sort of fiendish creature in the same way that Azazel was. Carney sees you all as you're all coming in, and as the curtains come in, she's just eyeing you all, and then finally, once the man steps out, she goes, "So, what do you want?"
I'm sorry? What do you want?
Drink? She gets up and walks over to a table.
I would love a drink. That sounds fantastic. I'd scoot on over to the table.
She pours some glasses. She pours one for you, Varus. It's a nice Merlot. Anyone else?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Is that your gnome?
This is his homunculus. He had other things to attend to.
Does he want a drink? Is that what?
Ah!
Carney looks at Nama, and Nama's like, shrugs.
Duker, how old are you?
Ugh.
Oh.
Right.
He's like 14 days old.
She pours whoever wants it a glass of wine,
Duker pounds it.
and then goes to sit back down.
Duker, are you 18? Tricky Gage is 21. Oh.
Look. Ooh. Why are you back here?
You're finishing a quest.
Uh-huh. And what kind of quest? Is
Why do you need- why
it
do you need-
possibly, and she looks to Vars, is it possibly a quest to get me some more business? Get some money in the bank?
Do you want some more business?
Yeah, that's what we discussed.
Okay.
I haven't heard from you all since that party. I figured you died. Next thing I know, you're coming back into town.
Business for what?
And don't talk to me, by the way. And then come back into town again.
What?
Well, that was a really brief stay last time, and we didn't just quite make it to 10 that time, you know. You know how it goes. You're coming in, you just pop in the old place for a minute, you grab something you forgot last time you were here, maybe say hi to the neighbor really quick, and then you pop right back out.
I get it.
Yeah.
This is not a situation where you all owe me anything. It's something I was hoping was a bit of a more mutually beneficial arrangement, and something I hope that you would hope to prosper with. So, since it's clear to me now at this point that you're not going to do anything to help me, why are you here? What kind of quest are you wrapping up?
I don't remember how we said we were gonna help her.
Yeah, I
missed that.
don't remember.
Varus had talked to her about making a partnership to bring her more business.
What kind of business?
Anything. She was looking for more ways to make money outside the city.
Got it.
Well, there's tons of ways, really, that you can branch out. We've gone to plenty of wonderful places. We've gone to Gate Town. We've gone to Lakeberry.
Don't go there.
Don't go to Lakeberry.
Yeah. Look.
Just avoid. In fact, if you could avoid Gate Town, I would do that as well.
We have some goblins you
You
could
know what?
maybe
Probably
trade
don't
with.
want to go to Hopevale either.
Stop.
Hopevale is fine.
Stop.
Nowadays.
Look. You don't want to work with me. Fine. We don't care.
No, it's just we've been dealing with Illithid and demons and
And in
a
the
bunch of
meantime, the world stops.
Quarry.
Fine. You're not answering my question. Why are you here now? Why is this such a hard question to answer?
I don't know why. I
Then
just don't
go ahead and answer it for me, Joe.
I don't normally answer the questions. They
It's
don't
okay.
like it.
I prefer it when the women speak. Why don't you go ahead?
Okay, yeah. So we are here because when we were at the party last time, and this is what I remember from the party, so I apologize. I do not remember talking to you about business. If I had talked to you, I probably would have written it down and we probably would have been able to take care of it. Anyways, but I do remember from the party that we talked to...
Did you guys just see that giant bus go past that she just threw Varys under? Holy fuck.
That was not for Varys. I didn't know Varys till that was a... We didn't have notes at that point in time.
It was like 6 months ago.
Yeah,
Can
it
I
was a
really-
long time.
Can I really quickly make an insight check?
Let Joe finish talking first.
I don't think I want her to.
Do you want
That's why
do you want to stop her?
long enough to make an insight check.
Make an insight check really quick.
Okay, I don't know what's the problem. They weren't in bad terms, her and Carney.
We forgot and...
Oh, that's not why.
Yeah.
22 insight check.
4.
Does she know we're here for Hildegard?
Yes. She already knows the answer. She's waiting for you to tell her.
Okay. No point about it.
So, so when we were at the party, we were talking to Hildegard, and she wanted us to try and go figure out where her family was, and we have some information for her. So we were bringing her back that information.
Just information, that's all.
Well, I mean, I am not one to make a person go somewhere against their will, so I would like to give her the option if she wants to leave. I'd like, I'm not gonna just take somebody and make them go somewhere, but I'd like to tell her what we found out about her family and the situation, and then let her decide what she decides.
All right.
Right? That was what I left her out of the party a little concerned that everybody was gonna force her. And I'm
no.
right, we were going to let her choose, right?
How about this, then? I'm more interested in that you went, and you're here now to tell her that, oops, in fact, there is no family left. And...
No, I think you misheard what Joe said. We're here to tell her that we have information about her family. That's all. We found them.
And the
and they're
information
alive.
is that you didn't find them and that they're not alive.
No, I think you misheard again.
No, I heard. Right. I don't want that to be what you tell her.
Why?
Ooh, okay, I see what you're doing there. Yeah.
But why?
How are you going to pay for that?
I can't.
No. Why?
I can't be on the streets right now. Hildegard happens to not be on any kind of list the church has, and is a fantastic asset in keeping things under my control while I'm not on the streets. I can't let that go. And I'm going to be straight up with you here because we have a very good relationship. You killed my sister. You killed my girlfriend's ex. You've done a wonderful job for me. And, you could see Nama is still glaring at you this whole time, Joe. She's just, I'm willing... I was under the assumption that since you didn't come see me last time, that we weren't cool anymore.
Oh, no.
And...
Just busy.
But we're cool, clearly, and I understand. You're busy, I'm busy, I'm hiding, you're adventuring. It's all good. I need my asset to stay where it is.
What if nobody knows she leaves?
People are gonna know she leaves. She is the face of my... whatever is left of my industry at this point.
You don't have any way of maybe working behind the scenes a little bit, so everyone thinks Hildegard is just under some illness and she's taken to bed for a couple of weeks or something, and then,
Is there somebody else?
Is she leaving for a couple weeks if you found her clan?
I don't know. Just whatever,
Oh, so...
Considering she came to me very excited to inform me that she is resigning, I'm gonna say that she ain't coming back.
Oh, well, that's a bummer then. I don't know.
Well, no. Yeah. So my question is, could there not be somebody else that maybe could fill that role for you?
Yeah, just have an election.
Well, I don't. Nah.
Democracy is for idiots.
Well, I didn't see that. Sorry, an election.
I don't have anyone that is clean enough that could replace Hildegard's job, unless you do.
I do actually know someone.
Who?
His name is Kenneth.
Oh no!
Oh, this is good. I like this.
Very clean, very clean. He actually runs my my clinic in 11.
He runs your clinic.
Yes.
It stays profitable?
Does the clinic stay profitable? Well, it's a free clinic, but I guarantee you he could do whatever you need him to do.
I need him to keep my legitimate businesses legitimate. Keep
He
the
can do
people
that.
who need to stay happy.
He could definitely do that. I would just try to keep the dirty side of your business away from him.
The dirty side of the business needs to stay away from him.
Good, because if he gets a whiff of dirt, he's going to probably leave or try to clean it, which is probably even worse, right?
Yeah, no. And so this Kenneth. He's good talker, good with people. I assume if he's running a clinic. And he's willing to do this.
We're going to put that in the maybe pile. I have yet to talk to Kenneth, but
Strong, maybe.
I'm very persuasive. I mean, very persuasive.
Roll persuasion check.
Okay.
Is it been within an hour, or
Crit
is
fail.
it still enhanced ability?
I'm gonna say it's out. I'm saying we're out of time on that one. But you can roll at advantage because you told me you were very persuasive.
One's a nat 20, so that's gonna be a 28.
Hey, very persuasive.
You bring me Kenneth. You let him say that he wants this job and willing to move to 10 to do it. I will let you take Hildegard out of this city.
This looks like a win-win. Should we pop another bottle?
This actually is great, yeah.
All right.
Wait, did you say pop into the brothel or
Pop another bottle.
I
She walks up and
was like, since when is this brothel?
Little column A.
she walks up and pops another bottle of Merlot open and starts pouring everyone glasses. And meanwhile, Kenneth is happily eating his dinner, unaware of the deal that has just been
The
made.
simplest dinner ever. He's literally just eating meat and potatoes, and he's
No,
happy.
Kenneth is-
Yep. And from there, I think we will go ahead and take our break before we figure out how this is resolved. So, we will be back in 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon.
Literally.
and
Jesus.
welcome back. So you guys have all struck this deal with Carney, but you need to go chat with Kenneth about this. So,
While we're partying, can I really quickly make a history check on what if the gangs had a specific like pagan god that they sided with, or were they just like atheists, or what's?
yeah, roll a history check.
It's not great. 3.
You don't remember.
Okay, that's
But
what I thought.
They were mostly just taking power from anyone who would give it, hence the devils and the demons, right?
You are
so
you
Catholic.
you are currently partying with a demon. Yes, a fiend of sorts.
Are we crashing here, or are we gonna?
Do you need to rest before going to talk to Kenneth?
Well, we were drinking and partying. I thought maybe we would.
It's
do
not a
Kenneth in the
party.
morning.
We're drinking to secure the deal. I don't want. And we're not partying tonight. It's a Tuesday, so.
Okay.
I party every night.
Sure you don't want to party? Maybe a little bit? I think it'd be really fun. We can get a few more bottles in here. We could maybe even get some... so do you like a cheese and crackers? What do they call that again?
I want business
A
to
charcuterie board?
A charcuterie board. I think that would be great.
I want business to be settled first, and then we can talk about partying.
Okay.
So,
What if you got in the business of charcuterie boards?
Write that down. I'm writing that down. I'm writing that down for you.
okay. Are you staying here tonight?
No,
Have a
no,
place
no.
to sleep.
Well, can I? A quick aside to everyone. I had this fun. I had a fun thought. If we rest tonight, I can dream into Kenneth's mind, and make him have these great dreams of being a charismatic leader and just being the hero of the people kind of thing. And then tomorrow we can talk to him and he'll be like, yes, I am in, deal is done. Yeah.
Or Varys.
What was that?
Or Varys could just go and persuade him. We wouldn't have to wait.
Yes, I think that's
sure.
really great, but kind of having something to work with, to build off of, I think that's not a bad idea.
They already have a rapport going.
But then we have to be here all night. We're
No,
trying to
sure.
get out.
We don't have to be here.
Wait, what?
Why don't we do it in the other order? We tell Kenneth about the position, and then when we stay there overnight, you could potentially try to influence his dreams.
And then in the morning when we wake up, we discuss it again. He's like, that actually sounds, I'll do it. Yeah.
I mean, unless we go and tell him and he's right away like, absolutely, yeah.
Sure,
then we
sure.
don't have to worry about
Yeah,
it.
you know what?
Absolutely, you're right. That's a better idea. You're right.
All right. Oh,
I'll arrange for a ride to wherever you need to get.
that sounds
And
fantastic.
we'll see you tomorrow morning then.
yeah, sure.
I feel like a late morning, like a brunch type of thing.
Fine.
Bring the charcuterie board.
So let's just can we try and keep it on the DL in 11, guys? Because last time that I was there, I made a fool of myself in front of Leon. So it's probably better that he doesn't know that I'm there. Cool?
Good.
Cool.
All right.
I gotta go flip over them wangs.
So, with that, you all head back down the stairs as the curtain is drawn again. The man leads you out and back to the carriages to where they request you put the hoods back on.
I'm gonna lean into Varys on the way down and quietly whisper, be like, so we're just going to the senator's place after this, right? We're not. This is all just a ruse.
Sorry, what? What?
This is all just a ruse, right? We're not doing this.
What do you mean?
We've ignored these people before and nothing has happened. Why don't we just ignore them again?
Oh, well, see, the way I look at it is we might have an inn to kind of just keep an eye on all this crookedness.
I suppose, but
That's
I also
not-
suppose that the last time we
Look, this isn't your home, and I get it. You don't really have any connections to it, but the city is my home, and I would like it to be a better place. This is a way for us to do it.
that is fair.
It's a
I
stepping
would-
stone, to be sure.
I will back your play. I thought perhaps that this was just a ruse, but if that is not the case, then we will get yes. Then Aldous will write down Kenneth for Kenneth rhymes with Seneth on a button and slap it on his chest. And
we're gonna go to a drawing board for that one, but I love your enthusiasm.
We'll workshop it.
Kenneth off rhymes with Seneth.
For a while.
Kenneth rhymes with Seneth. No, it's Seneth. Seneth. Kenneth for Seneth.
Just keep hammering it out. I'm sure we'll get some.
Do you think he's okay with taking the H out of his name?
To be clear, there is no senator anymore in District 10. He's just going to be the front man for.
Are you married? Are you married to the last letter of your name?
It's not a Senate, Ben. It's a Senate.
Rebel
Okay, it's
without an
different.
Right, a
H.
senator.
Rebel without an H.
All right.
It's Kenneth.
So, you all are led back to the carriages. Put your hoods back on. Meanwhile, Zook and Dozer. Is there anything you guys are up to, or just kind of walking around 10 having fun?
Zook, cast locate creature on us.
I know where you are.
Oh.
Yeah, the homunculus is with us.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I'm just browsing around for the usual stuff, like
Putzing about, you might say.
yeah, seeing if there's any sort of interesting things that are better than I already have, maybe equipment, weapon-wise.
Anything magical, you're gonna have to go to Deliria for.
Okay.
Or there's Mr. Nin in District 4.
Let's
but
do that.
He's quite far away.
Yeah, that's far away. Honestly, now that I think about it, I'm just like, I would think about doing that, but not really worth the time.
All right.
So I'm just gonna look at Zook and I'll be like, hey, how do you want to kill this time?
Oh, sorry, I was in Duca vision. Duca's getting plowed. This is problematic.
By who?
By the
Did
wine.
he go to the brothel?
By the wine. The grape broth.
Oh,
Oh.
God, I
Bard
took that as
isn't the
a
proper
sexual verb,
Yeah.
not a
Yeah.
not an imbibing verb.
Yeah, getting plowed kind of like.
Like
Especially when Seth says it, like he just assumed.
Yeah, the way he says it. Get
He has such a
plowed.
sexual energy about him that
It's that damn hood every time.
Duca's getting fucked.
the
Oh.
same.
Italian stallion.
Same problem. Same
He's
problem.
He's getting
No,
fucked by one.
Oh, okay. There we go.
All right.
But yeah, so we got this Daryl guy or whatever is behind us, and we're just posting around.
Yeah, honestly, it would probably just be whatever the amount of time they've been gone, we've just been fucking with Daryl.
Yeah,
Alright.
that sounds like a great idea.
Pulling some mad pranks on Daryl. At a certain point, he just goes, my name is Darren.
Wow! Listen, I'm magic. I'm a wizard, but that's fucking awesome how close I was.
We were really close, though.
You all just guessed?
Yeah, no, actually, she not.
100%.
Oh, I thought you were...
Stab in the dark.
I thought you were making fun of me.
You
No,
look like a Daryl.
I would not, Darren. I would not, Derek. I would not make fun of you. I'm trying to get to know you.
You have a very D face.
You have a face I could definitely attach a D to.
Like Daryl, Derek, Daniel. You've got a very D face.
Richard.
That one's a D one.
It sure is.
All right. I'll have to brush up on my
That's it for me, boys and girls. That was
Close
it.
curtains.
I can't top that.
All right.
Bye.
You all head back to you're taken back to the spot where you were picked up.
We're
and
fucking delinquents.
At a certain point before the carriages even come to a halt, they go ahead and start taking your hoods off. They open up the doors and just, if you're looking to come back, just meet us here in this spot. We'll have someone waiting. Very well. And they
Word.
the carriage is shut and they kind of pull off and your guys the guys who were with you escorting you get out and just kind of hang out at the corner. You hear kind of like the rough sniffles of a bigger guy being taunted by a robot and a gnome right now, off just a couple blocks away.
Wait, I have a question. Wait, did Derek leave?
Well, as you guys come up and meet back up with Dozer and Zook, you watch as Darren just doesn't even say anything, just turns around and walks off.
Oh my god.
Bye, Devin.
See you, Daniel.
Later, Dick.
The guy really is a dick, though. Like, he has really a dick face. So,
you see him just like trying so hard to fight a frown as he's like walking past you guys.
Huh. What's wrong with that guy?
No, don't let them see you cry.
He takes psychic damage. Can we do a psychic damage check for him?
This is
not psychic damage. This is just mental trauma.
Yeah, you see, I don't need a magic sword to haunt that man's dreams.
Is there a sick burn check?
His therapist is getting a couple extra hours this week, basically. That's all.
Crime
do they
doesn't
subsidize
pay.
mental health in New Praxia?
Of course, everywhere does.
Yeah, Carney's not a monster. Jeez.
No,
We're playing a fantasy game.
Look. The church is bad, but they also recognize the benefits of universal health care, both mental, dental, and vision. Of course, you have everything you need. They also will force education upon people because they're evil, but additionally, they will see that your basic human rights are tended to in every world. You bet your ass the Red King does as well.
Public education is forcing education on me. Like, I have a right to not be educated, right?
No. You have an obligation to be educated, as I think our teachers will remind you. So, all right. With
Populous,
that,
what's that?
you all head to. You're heading straight to Kenneth's for the evening. It's about 9-10 p.m. at this point.
Grimald's gonna bring up the. So we're actually going to go get Kenneth.
Yeah.
We're in a cart with like their guards, man. Yes.
No, we're not.
You're not. You're out on the street. They've left you alone at this point.
Young, sweet Kenneth may just become corrupted, like the rest of them.
But in a good way.
Kenneth for very long.
Is he like incorruptible? Because I'm thinking the same thing.
If we think he's pretty easily persuaded.
Kenneth for his role if he was corruptible.
I guess the problem is, and like kind of what Grimald's saying, and I get it, is if we come back and we're like, oh, Kenneth is on our side. No, Kenneth is really on Carney's side. He's not really on our side anymore.
Not if we don't persuade him well enough. I mean,
okay.
I think that this works on all sides of things. We can use this position in this city of politics if we want to take down the church, Grimald, or if we want to raise an army for the water plane, all this. We have people that would help us.
Yes, yeah. Oh no, I know it's like a good thing. He already convinced me that is a good idea already. I'm just worried about it.
Let him choose. It is his life.
I worry.
Let him choose their own fates. Let him choose.
There is no Senate. We are hoping that when we leave, when we come back, he may have pull. As of right now, the church controls one, and every other district is for themselves. So, Kenneth will have no more power than a random figurehead somewhere else.
Right.
Except backed by Carney's power as well.
And the district running themselves won't be a thing forever.
But we have absolutely no intentions of fixing that currently.
I don't know why that. Aren't we just trying to get allies, right? Like
exactly.
He would be an ally. Carney would be an ally. Hildegard would also be an ally.
Yes.
We would have Connor also in Bizod. So like, I feel like in this situation, if it works out, if he doesn't want to, we can't force him. Like, I'm just gonna straight up tell you guys, we are not forcing him.
We can force him.
I will not be behind forcing him. Like, that's not okay.
Yes.
But if it does work out that way, then we have allies in each area, and that is the best scenario. For me, anyways. Let him choose. I mean, fuck it. If it works out, it works out. Great. If not, then whatever. We'll decide what to do then.
Yes. And if we're worried about Kenneth becoming, corrupted by Carney or something like that, one, I trust Varus. I don't think Kenneth seems like that kind of person. And also, if he chooses to go this path, maybe I pop into his dreams occasionally, make sure he's focused on the right goals, not becoming corrupted. I'm just saying, we could make sure that our position is strong. Yes?
I don't know if I morally agree with, putting the bumpers. Do we have fantasy bowling? I don't know. I was just about to make a bumpers reference. Yes, I don't know if I believe with that. I think dropping in and checking on him is one thing, but
well, it's that as well. It is a sort of, it's a communication. Yes, I can see what he's thinking. If I see that he's going down a dark path, I can bring it up and we can discuss what to do then. Yeah.
Personally, I more have an issue with the fact that we haven't had time to deal with the church the last few times we've been to the city, but we now have time to help Connie with a new senator.
It's not the senator. Right? Like, it's not a senator. It's literally so that we can finish the mission.
We could just go to Hildegard from the start and finish the mission, correct?
And then make an enemy along the way. In this scenario, we are making no enemy.
Has Connie ever been an ally?
Yes.
She is out for her own interests. We are literally giving her a new pawn.
Same though.
That is better than being actively against us.
Yes.
Yes.
We have let far too many enemies get away.
When we need to take down the church, we will have the help of all of 10 and some of 11 at least, along with, Demetrius is 9 with the children. We have allies throughout the city.
I hope you are not expecting
strong...
the children to fight.
Well, no, but if they're, helping spread the word of the Raven Queen, right, and all that, right?
Everyone has to do their part, right?
Power that we can use, for good.
Also, in this, guys, I'm going to say this really quietly, like everyone gather in. If we ever want Connie to be gone, it would help to have someone higher up in her organization.
Yes.
I thought the whole point of Kenneth was he was going to handle the legitimate stuff and not be dirty and corrupted.
Exactly, yes. Yeah.
True, but he will be adjacent to her, even with the business.
He is not going to learn the business. He's going to be handling her legitimate stuff. He won't know anything about the gang or whatever they do in lieu of shine.
Which they don't anymore. Just
Right.
want to point that out.
Right, well, do we want to deliberate some more, or shall I go talk to Kenneth?
I think
see if this will even work.
Cut away to a sharp no. Okay, no, but
well, that didn't.
So do you? So everyone's going, or is it just Varus?
It might be better for Varus to speak with him one-on-one first. Yes.
Yeah, I don't need to. I have never met this child before in my life, so I have zero reason.
He's like older than you.
Yeah, I always thought like young adult or
late
something.
30s going into early 40s.
Oh, late 30s then? Yeah, even more.
Oh yeah, then he's older than Joe.
Yeah.
Think of him like Obama 2004-ish.
We should get him a dog though, if we can.
Yeah, no, Joe was like, yeah, I don't need to like meet this person. They've never met me, so I can just go to the knock on wood, and then when everybody is ready, that's fine with me. I don't need to be a part. Unless we all want to go in there and crowd inside the clinic and really intimidate the
No,
fuck out of
it's good for...
He would be at home now.
It's good for Varus to go, yes.
All right.
I am going to cast Enhance Ability on Varus for charisma checks before he goes in to speak with him.
He's at home, he just said.
All right. So, with that, all of you head off to the Knock on Wood, and upon arriving there, Varus splits off to head over to Kenneth's place. Varus, you walk the streets, knowing where Kenneth lives, of course. You've worked with him long enough at this point. And arrive at a small hovel just in Central 11. Bit of a flat apartment building type of place. And you walk up to Kenneth's door. You give it a knock. You hear some shuffling around, and the door opens up with just a crack, and you see Kenneth, and you just, oh, Master Varus. He opens up the door.
Hello, Kenneth.
He closes it, pulls the chain, and opens up the door, and goes, I was not expecting you. It's very dirty. I'm sorry. Please come in. It's very much a mess. I spend most of my days at the clinic. But
You
please.
call it dirty, I call it lived in. You're fine.
Come on, come in. Would you like some tea? I've already eaten supper. I was just using this time to read.
Yeah, but if you have some tea on, I'll take it. If not, that's fine.
I do. I just need to warm it up. And he walks over to his little stove. You walk in. It's a small, basically, studio place. He's got a bed in the corner. He's got a table in the center. He's got a stove off to the side. This is just a very, very, very small kind of one room apartment. He goes and heats one up and pulls out a chair. Please sit. And starts eating. Is this about the clinic? I believe I locked up tonight. I believe so.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Yeah, no. It's kind of about the clinic. It's kind of about the future a little bit.
Oh.
Future of the clinic, also future of yourself.
I don't think much about my future these days. Every day it's getting out and helping, and then going home and eating, and then sleeping, and then doing the same thing the next day. The only future I think of nowadays is what herbs am I picking up tomorrow? Need to pick up some mother's milk and some paprika, of course, for the wounds.
Father just slides his head in the door. Paprika. No. Well, Kenneth. In truth, I'm here to kind of propose an idea to you, really, and I'm hoping that you'll keep an open mind, please.
Okay.
Something has recently arisen.
Pours the tea.
Oh, thank you very much. What kind is it?
Oh, it's just a simple Earl Grey.
Mm.
It's really, truly the only thing, the only luxury I spend the gold on.
11 doesn't deserve you, Kenneth. No, speaking of though, a sort of position has about to open up. One that you may not be very interested in personally, but I think you are greatly suited for.
Oh.
I don't know how to quite go about this, but do you remember Connie?
Connie Truskull.
The one, yes.
Her sister attacked our clinic, if I believe.
Yes, her sister did. So I've, in a way to protect the clinic, I've kind of, as well as my friends, have made an arrangement with Connie to be friendly towards one another. Now, I'm not saying I've taken part in nefarious activities. I will never say that. But we do have an understanding. So as it turns out,
Master Varus, I'm sorry to interrupt. Are we paying extortion fees? I haven't paid anyone. I'm not aware.
No. It's nothing that devious. No, we've paid nothing. We're doing fine.
Quite
It's more of a gentleman's agreement.
Okay.
I will say though, a position within her organization has recently opened up. Nothing dirty, nothing bad. It's clean, very clean. I think that you are the man for the job.
A position working for Carney Trusco.
Yes.
I'm the man to work for Carney Trusco?
As I believe, yes.
Does she need a medic? A clinic of her own?
No. See, well, you are quite gifted in medicine. That's
This is what I've trained for my whole life.
But your strengths are many.
Are they?
Yes.
I wasn't aware.
Oh, well, there's many things that you're not aware of. No fault of your own. I think you could be of service to the city by taking this position, Kenneth.
Would I have to beat people up?
Heavens, I hope not. I don't think so, no. What you're going to be doing is more of an administrative type role. It's going to be quite taxing on you. I have no doubt. No doubt. But it's very important, you see. You will be climbing to levels within this city that, honestly, good people never reach anymore. You will be in a position of power, of influence. And there may come a day when I say we collectively, the good people of this city, may need someone in. I think that person should be you.
Changing things from the inside, rather than
I
just
think
bandaging the
you're
wounds.
I think you see what I'm coming at. It's not about putting a band-aid on a wound. It's about attacking it from the inside. Looking for the cause of the illness, not necessarily treating the symptoms.
Roll persuasion check.
Well, there's one more thing I want to say.
Okay.
I want to put my hand on his shoulder and I want to say, Kenneth, a great man does not seek to lead. He's called to it.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Can I get a double advantage?
You have advantage. The DC is quite low at this point.
Okay. Oh, that's a 20 dirty.
Yes. Well, can I think about it?
Kenneth, I would be quite worried if you said you did not want to think about it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Where will you be staying?
I haven't quite gotten that far yet.
All right. Well,
Out of character, did we say where we were going to stay tonight?
they're all at the Knock on Wood right now.
But you can
Okay,
say the
okay.
knock on wood.
Oh, okay. I believe my compatriots are at the Knock on Wood. It might be there.
Okay. Well, let me think on it for the night, and I will come to you in the morning with an answer.
Thank you, Kenneth, and thank you for the tea. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
It's quite good.
It's more your tea. You've paid me for it, so.
No, it's your tea, deservedly so. I paid you for the things that you've done.
Oh, I don't do that much. I just make sure everything stays together. Yes. But I will not rush you out. He sits down and gets his tea himself, and he's like, let me brief you on everything that has happened at the clinic since you last saw you. And he goes through and just briefs you on everything, informs you.
Aldous is gonna walk in and be like, "We're staying here, right? All 9 of us. In the chat, too. We're all just. Kenneth, can you make a bed for all of us? Sorry.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my god, no.
No, please, all of you have my bed. No.
Kidding.
He briefs you on everything, just how the goings and the comings and goings of the clinic, how far Dino's come, and at this point he just stops and he's like, "Oh, if I take this job, who would take the clinic?"
That is a bridge we're going to have to cross when we come to it. How are Dino's studies, by the way?
He's doing quite well, but I don't know if he is of an administration level. He is 10 years old.
I would agree with you. I just was curious how the boy was doing.
He's doing quite well. He helps as much as I need him to at this point. Very little oversight needed, and I don't believe. I suppose I can't say for sure, but I don't believe he's made any mistakes.
5, right? Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
We'll cross all the T's and dot all the I's when the time comes, but I just want you to give it a night's thought, and we will talk about it in the morning.
All right. Have a good night, Master Varus.
You as well. Thank you, Kenneth.
He shows you to the door and lets you go. Anyone doing anything at the Knock on Wood, or just enjoying some late dinner and hanging out?
I'm gonna throw darts.
I just want to ask the bartender if there's any, just give us the up and up. Like, what's the situation? How are things going? His name's Tack, right?
Yep, Tack is there.
Oh, I remember.
He sees you coming in, and he's just, oh, yeah. Well, it's been... When did I last see you?
Like a week ago, right?
No, over a week.
Over
You
a week?
arrived in Gazad on the 13th, and it's the 22nd, so it's been a couple weeks. Well, not much. There has been some weird things happening.
Yeah.
I don't
like
really know much about it. All this metaphysical shit just kind of weirds me out. I'm not really about it. But there's a lot of people have been talking about it, and I've been overhearing them. Just things about like how the Spire has been dreamed about a lot. People have been talking about that. It's been very interesting. They think something's happening with this Abraham god, but I don't really know much about it. Maybe, maybe on the third month he comes back, or something like that. You guys were the ones who killed him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not coming back, and I hold his head up.
You still have his head?
Yeah.
It's a goblet.
He turned into a goblet.
Oh,
yeah, the skull.
What's that? Can I drink out of it?
Sure.
Oh my god, hell yeah, that's tight. Yes.
We'll do a shot.
Honestly, at the end of the day, if this is really his head, I hope to the gods it's his head, because I'm about to say something, and if he hears me, I'm in a lot of trouble. Fuck God. And he takes a drink from it, and he just...
And it's poison, and he dies.
All right, Constitution save.
No, it's not poison.
No, I was saying that God turned it into poison.
No.
I raise my glass to Tack and say, I hear you on that one, my friend.
Honestly, God's never done anything good for us down here. My concept has always been, if God was good, then why all suffering? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Especially here in 11, man. I get it. Ooh.
It's so high and mighty and all that stuff. Sometimes we just like to get,
Yeah,
to business, right? This is...
Where's the little man in all of this?
The important stuff is the people down here.
No, I understand some people may find comfort in it at all, but I feel like the comfort that they find in it is the privilege that actually supports them. They're actually enjoying the privilege of being part of some kind of organization rather than actually feeling the grace of his love or whatever.
Yeah, well, lucky for us, Abraham wasn't the god.
What was he? What is this?
That's an aboleth, right? Is that the name?
I don't know what that is.
It's not important.
It's a big old creature with tentacles, and it's really gnarly looking.
I got Kraken?
Sorta, right? I've seen a Kraken before, right? No, have we not? Have we seen a Kraken before?
You briefly
seen the
saw
tentacle of a
the
Kraken.
tentacles,
They
yeah.
come kind of from the same place.
Oh.
It's like a little one. and more like mind fucky and less.
Yeah, like takes over your mind
brawn
and shit.
fuck. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That explains a lot.
Yeah. So that's why people think it's a god because they're like, oh yes, I believe, and yeah.
Where have you all been? You know, people are asking about you.
Yeah,
People kind of know about you guys now.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're like kind of low-key famous.
I wouldn't say anything.
I don't know if
because there's like the word out on the street is like to stop us. So
Even don't tell the guards, but Tack doesn't like the guards anyways. They don't come to the house.
well, that's what I mean. I'm just
see?
letting you know, Tack, that just don't let anybody know we're here.
Plenty have come and asked, and I've said nope.
Good.
That's because Tack is the best.
Smart man.
But a lot of people have asked about you. A lot of people have shown me your faces on a piece of paper.
Yeah. I got one of those.
Oh, that's the one. I've seen it. You certainly are some popular folk. That much I have to say.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Aldous has since put his hood up, and because I didn't have time to concentrate. So
What
he's
do
at
they
least,
ask
trying to look
about?
less blue.
They ask where you are, if I've seen you, if you've come in here. My understanding is they're asking a lot of the taverns about that. Making sure you're not holing up somewhere. Occasionally I'll get a search. That sucks, but nothing to find, so whatever.
Is it just guards?
Yeah, mostly. Sometimes it's people looking for you.
You haven't seen any brains with legs?
I've heard about them, but no, I have not seen any. They haven't brought any.
Yeah, don't fuck with those things.
I don't fuck with shit. They want to look. They want to.
This guy.
There's nothing for them to find, and whatever there is for them to find, they ain't gonna find it. That's what I always say. So.
Hell yeah, I'll drink to that. And she does.
The memories of this encounter is what I'm worried about them finding.
The memories of this encounter.
That was a fluffy way of saying that.
Vague and cryptic shit.
Yes, it was.
Oh, what do you? No, I mean they'll eat your memories.
No, the brains don't come here, he said.
If the brains do come here, though, they will eat your memories.
Oh my god,
What do I do?
All this.
Roll high.
Oh, hi!
Roll high. I like that. Life's a game, and we're all just rolling dice to see how well we do. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, roll high!
Suddenly,
Alabama, roll high!
Suddenly, a hole in space opens up. No.
devil
I poke my head through and I say, "Hey, stop it, you guys! You're ruining the experience. Shut it."
You're like, Tack, quit breaking the fourth wall.
Varus arrives finally.
Oh wait, Grimald, what?
I was gonna say Grimald's going to try to get some people's attention.
Oh.
Yes. What?
All right, Varus, you're walking in as this happens.
I have a thought.
Okay.
What if we don't tell Hildegard the news she wants to hear? Then we don't involve an innocent person in the criminal enterprise, and we still have Kanye on our side.
But then we don't have Kassan on our side.
I mean, we do.
We are making a choice to potentially throw Kenneth to the wolves, when we could also make the choice to not send Hildegard away.
Well, what if we take this one step further? What if we provide some sort of security for Kenneth? Who do we know in the city that could provide this?
That Batman guy.
We seek out. What was his name? The
Black Knight.
The Black Knight.
The Black Knight.
I could contact the Black Knight actually.
As a general reminder, he is a very black or white kind of guy.
Yeah,
I just feel like we make changes in this city and then leave. We need to stop doing this. We are just destabilizing it every time we come through town. We are making the city worse every time we visit. What if we just don't change things until we can actually change things?
Because
with a defense budget of like $17 billion over the course of 10 years, I feel like destabilizing, we can at least reinvigorate the government to, slowly promote that kind of Western ideology.
Stop it.
look, Grimold, things change whether we're here or not.
He's asleep. Sorry.
Things
The one I was talking to.
change. That's just how it works. But at
we,
least we can provide a direction for that change.
But
We can try to guide it.
We have only made the city worse.
What's worse?
The entire first district is closed off and controlled by the church. Every other district is fending for themselves.
And before that, the entire city was under the control of the first. They were all under control of the church. I mean,
And then
yes, people are fending for themselves a little bit, but that's part of change.
And-
There's going to need to be a new system for it. We can't provide all of that.
Grimold, yes, things are bad. Yes, things may get worse. But at the end of the day, the new trees need something to germinate in. The new life that's going to come forward has to have someplace to grow. And where the city is right now, it can't happen.
But if we
Yes, we might leave and we might come back and it might be worse, but at the end of the day, I think it's still a better way forward.
Also, if I may, you're all at my bar. Maybe you guys have done some things that are bad, but first of all, one, who hasn't? We all learn and grow from our mistakes. Number two,
Amen.
as far as I'm aware, Girgagax was a largely incompetent leader, and was going to probably try to do whatever he did to begin with, and was going to fail one way or another. And number three, and this is the biggest thing, you guys opened up the gate. You opened up the world. You know how much trade I've seen since that gate came down? District 11 may look like a bunch of mud and wood, but the simple fact of the matter is the economy here is better than it's ever been. People are living this way because they don't know any other way to live. There's nowhere to move. Don't get me wrong. We don't have money to get up and move, but we don't see any sort of police force here anymore, unless they're looking for something. People have their backs because no one's scrounging for scraps anymore. People are kind. And while, yes, the Queens of Chaos are around, for the most part, they have tended to, since they've stopped dealing drugs at the very least, they tend to make sure that things continue to run smoothly. Yeah, I know plenty of people who pay extortion fees to them, but they're not unreasonable fees, and they are there to make sure that guards aren't going to come around knocking heads at this point. So, one way or another, things are not as bad as they could be, and are much better than they were back in, November. So,
which is why I question whether we should make another shift.
Varus, what did Kenneth say?
Kenneth said the exact thing that I would most expect out of him, and that would be that he would like to sleep on it and talk about it in the morning. And I wouldn't have it any other way. If he said yes right away, I would have been a tad disappointed. If he said no, I would have understood but been disappointed. He said exactly what I wanted him to say.
What do you think he will say in the morning?
Well, I have a hunch he's going to say yes, but I'm an imperfect person. I've been wrong before, so I'll be wrong again, happily. But I think he will say yes.
Well,
I like this. Let somebody else decide.
I think
This is great.
yes, I think we have opened the option to him now, and we'll see what he says. But I think no matter how this shakes out, maybe we should let things lie for a time, deal with our own issues. I do agree with you, Grimald. I think maybe we are sticking our hands into this a little more than we should, given how absent we've been. The die has been cast. We'll see what Kenneth says, but I think maybe this should be it for now.
Who wants to get drunk, eh?
I'm already there. I'm already. I took shots out of this, and I show the obelisk. Tak took one too.
All right. Well, you all drink and eat about gold and 5 silvers worth among all of you. Deal with it how you will. And if you're looking to stay for the night, you're looking at a silver per person. So
I'll cover everyone's.
all right.
I'll count it out, don't worry.
All right. So that's just 9 silver.
No, thank you.
I appreciate that.
And so you
Always
do.
a gentleman.
And so you stay the evening, and so all of you head up to your rooms. 2 beds per room. Pair up how you will, and go to get some rest. Unless anyone else has anything they want to do.
I would like to cast the dream spell tonight.
On whom?
Oh no!
On Leon.
Okay.
Oh.
Why you do that?
I just want to I guess see what he's thinking first, but that's it first.
Okay. After waiting some time to go to bed until people would be asleep, you, with Dream Eater in hand, legs crossed on the bed, you focus and feel yourself pulled into Dalcor once again.
I want to kind of see if I can feel if Orpheus has been messing around with his dreams. I don't know if I can do that from in here or kind of.
It's mainly used for communication. And
Okay.
Used for, you can't really check on someone per se. You can communicate,
Okay.
but you can't get a sense of what they're feeling until you start communicating, I suppose.
Okay.
So, you enter. Okay. And as you do, you see. You enter a space where everything is big. Big tables, big chairs, big room. You see a very little Leon running around, playing with toys with a bunch of kids. You see what you suspect to be a little Joe as well, running around. They're playing tag. Every once in a while, a dreamish thing will happen. This doesn't seem to be as coherent of a dream. It's just existing right now. Leon will fall and he won't be able to pick his head up or something. Things like that. Is there anything you want to say? Anything you want to do?
Okay. I guess can I appear as young Joe?
Sure.
Because I can choose who the messenger looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I guess I want to try and get a sense if Leon has been having his dreams affected like before, So maybe I ask. I don't know if that's like an investigation or something, or if I just kind of ask him, like if he's been having bad dreams. You know what I mean? Something like that. As Joe, like part of the dream.
Okay. As you ask that, he's just like, no. Why? Why?
I was just worried about you.
You're weird. And he pushes you.
Can I can I position it where like she falls through like a doorway?
Sure.
And then he goes to pick her up, but he
you don't get to choose what he does.
I don't choose. Okay. Then I guess just that and see what he
falls
does.
through a doorway into where?
Like outside, like falls outside the front door and this kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, he runs past her outside, just laughing at her.
Oh, okay.
He is a toddler boy. He's just not gonna help her up.
Okay. All right. I guess I was just trying to, like I said, get a sense if Orpheus had been kind of messing with him.
There's a very
anymore.
childlike feeling happening here. He's very much. If you want to try, I would say don't communicate with him as a child. With a child as a child is basically it.
Then adult Joe will like current Joe will walk up to young Leon.
Okay.
I guess. And like lean down and like put her hand on his shoulder and like ask him like, "Are you okay? Everything seems really big right now, but it doesn't have to be."
He sees her and he just goes, "You're alive!" and wraps his arms around her legs. He goes, "Thought you were dead."
Oh no, of course not. Is that why you seem worried?
Oh, no, I just everything's big and scary and don't really know what to do.
That's fair. I know things get crazy and sometimes all you can do is just, I don't know, ride with it. As the craziness comes, you just feel it out and see where you land, and make the most of it once you're there. And do the best you can,
Okay. Makes sense. You're really smart.
I've had you to help teach me.
That's weird. He runs off.
I'll end it there, I think.
Okay. As you're ending the spell, you see a woman watching you. Her eyes are narrowed, all three of them. 2 and then 1 on the forehead.
Do I know who this is?
And her eyes are narrowed and she's shaking her head at you as you're ending the spell.
Okay. Did I recognize her? Did I catch like anything specific about her that might like, besides the 3 eyes, I guess? But
roll a religion check.
Religion check. Oh
Oh,
boy.
I did not like that. Nope.
Okay, I got a good old +0, so that is a 14.
14. You noticed she was holding a shining open book as well, but that is about all I got for you.
Wild. Okay.
You all awaken the next... Oh, actually, no, you don't. Let's see here. It's getting difficult. Joe. Altus. Zane. Zook.
No.
Oh.
No?
Mm-mm.
No?
I rolled. It said no.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna use a legendary resistance on that. Okay.
All right, burned one. Only 2 more to go.
Partially, Grimald and Varus. You guys don't technically dream, but I am of the opinion that while you don't technically dream, elves can still brush that line. You know. It doesn't technically say you're not dreaming. It says you're not it says you're not asleep.
I will say the dream spell specifically says it doesn't work on elves.
That is correct. That is correct. And for that, I will say that what you get is not dreams. You get feelings. You would not. That's what I would say.
Sure.
You're still meditating. You're still in an unconscious state. You know, you're not in the dream realm. You are just brushing that area. The reason it has nothing to do with what you think it is. I'll start with Varus and Grimald. As you two meditate for the evening, and I suppose you would do this separately, so who would be first?
Roll initiative?
Yeah, sure. Decide who's who. or I mean, you're also in an inn tonight, so you don't have to take watch, I guess, if you don't want to.
No, yeah, we don't.
Varus
would like to be an early riser, probably, so he would go to bed early.
Yeah, you probably both would just get it done and over with. So you both, as you meditate and as you kind of just lay there and let your mind drift, you feel a hum, and then a doom, 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 something pulsating, doom, doom, something radiating, a feeling of something pushing. Both of you roll history checks.
It'd be a 14 for me.
14, Grimald?
That's an 8.
An 8. Okay. It scratches something that feels familiar, though you can't place where. But something pushing, something radiating. The rest of you, Joe, Zane, and Zook, I believe that, and Aldous, you all dream. You dream about the spire. It towers over everything. It's powerful, and at the top of the spire, God still exists. God never died. And God is angry. There are no gods, only God. And it watches you all from the spire. And it is angry. This isn't a nightmare. This is just a dream. An unpleasant one, but it is not. You don't wake up in a cold sweat. You just wake up with a strange feeling that this is always happening. Just as you dream, you feel it more. And you all awaken the next morning.
So that's what Tech was talking about.
Ooh, I slept great last night. I don't know about any of you.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, Ben. Did I see any stirring or anything going on? Or?
Not really.
No?
Like I said, it wasn't like a horrid, like terrifying nightmare. It was just an unpleasant feeling. You hear Zook. You heard Zook muttering in his sleep. No. No.
Ain't nothing new here.
Yeah, it was weird. I had started to have a dream and I manifested myself the fuck out of it.
As you all awaken in the morning, well, first of all, no, even Varus, it wouldn't be as you wake up, but in the morning, as you're sitting down there, you see Varus, you see Kenneth walking to the to the early morning tavern where people are kind of just slowly gathering in. Some people are grabbing their quick breakfast here. And you see Kenneth walk in. And he comes in and he sits down. Master Varus, I've given it some thought, and the answer is yes. I will do it. On a condition. I need to know that the clinic will be taken care of. I need to know who's going to be taking control of it. Even if just to make sure that the bills are paid, I'm confident that Dino can do most of the actual work.
Well, in terms of the administration of the clinic in your absence, is there anyone that you would recommend? Otherwise, I will spend the day finding someone suitable.
I don't really have a lot of friends. I work mostly. I would recommend you, but I know you have much more important things going on. And that's
Sometimes
okay.
I wish to just go back to the clinic. I really do.
I don't really know.
Too bad that Doppeljoe was a dream.
There is a
I would not be
possibility,
good at that.
though I do not like it. I've recently heard that people have stopped paying taxes around here in order to begin saving money, realizing the guard is not coming to collect. It means that I believe the funds for Lyrial Corona have dried up.
I'm sorry, I'm not following. What?
Lyrial Corona, she's former senator of District 11.
Yes.
A large airhead and largely unreliable.
You a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But if we need anyone, I suppose, if you have no one, absolutely no one who can do it, she has to be good at following instructions. And Dino could watch her and keep her accountable.
Well, let me go speak with her, and if I get a good vibe, as the youth say, then perhaps I will consider it. But we'll leave that on the table as option B, maybe C. Perhaps.
I wish I could be of more help.
No,
I don't.
you've been of more than enough help.
I do my best. I don't have a lot of friends, and all my family has decided to leave, and it doesn't have a lot going on as far as who could possibly take over. DM just realized. Matza. She's doing better now, I believe. Much better. She could probably do it. So, one of those two. I did your job for you. Congrats.
Oh, was that from session 0?
Yeah, Dino's mom.
Yeah,
Oh.
Dino's mom.
Oh, that would be so cute. Wait.
She's a plant. I thought she's a plant.
And we basically saved her too.
The artist formerly known
She
as
was a plant, but she healed. It was
Her becoming a plant healed her.
He fed her Feywild water, and it wrapped her up and healed her, and she came to life.
her. Well, I perhaps will go pop by their residence and break the news to them. I think that sounds rather splendid. Assuming that she agrees, of course.
Oh, well, I know she's continued to do unpleasant work over in 8, and she would likely, or even 7 probably. 7. She's been doing rather unpleasant work in 7, and she'd probably be happy. I know Dino's asked plenty of times. I just didn't have the capabilities of the funds. It's very possible.
Matter of funding, we can definitely infuse more money into the clinic.
I got funds.
Well, I mean, you weren't around to ask, but not that I'm not blaming you at all, Mr. Verse. It's just we just didn't have the money in the budget. I had a budget. I have a very strict budget.
But it rang.
Right, I know.
But
no,
now
no.
the funds are open if I'm not going to be working there any longer.
Yes, I gave you enough money to run, as the original plan of the clinic was, for a year, but I definitely think it's kind of outgrown that. So,
Well, we can go ahead and she will be able to take my spot, and the funds can remain the same. You all are coming down at this point as well, so.
I don't know why my first assumption was drugs. Sorry. I was like, we're coming down from what?
My first question was like, from what? Like, there's a different come down. There's a different come down depending on what I took.
I know. I was like, wait, what happened?
Going down the paths again. It's terrible.
Damn it.
Because if I'm coming down from benzos, I'm gonna need a little bit of weed to mellow that out. And it's work.
Oh dear Lord.
Drugs. Some weed to mellow me out,
yes,
cocaine to bring me back up.
We should go catch her before she leaves for work today.
I think that's absolutely right. Let's go do it now.
All right. Hello, everyone. He's walking out as he says hello.
Hi, person I've never met.
As he's walking out, he's like,
all right.
Well, that is great news.
Dozer just pulls off.
Who are we killing?
No, Dozer, he said yes.
No, Dozer, you're not slicing right now. We're eating. You're one of your other favorite things.
I love eating. Oh, today is turning out great. Kenneth said yes, so that solves that problem. I slept amazingly. I have a really good feeling about this day.
Yes. I think it's gonna go well.
I got a very uncomforting feeling during the night.
Oh, well, yeah, like, you guys heard Tak talking about everybody's dreaming of this fire. I totally had the same dream he was talking about. Yeah, I totally had the same one.
Yeah, God's mad at us.
God, there's only one God.
But we killed him. The whole one God thing was Abraham's thing, and we got rid of
now
it.
there's one God. I don't know if it's the what Illithid or whatever, but normally they're a they, right? Not a God.
I would assume
it says
that
God on the money.
they're like there's like hundreds of aboleths, so like they just probably brought another one and they're gonna pitch it as
another Abraham.
Oh, he came back, not like another one. They're gonna
But like, isn't our whole idea that like that's still like a ploy by Krakoa, right? Or is that not?
Yeah, we still think it's employed by Krakoa, and it probably is. But what I'm saying is, what these people don't know is that it was an aboleth, so that when they come back with another aboleth, they'll be like, he's back. He came back. Abraham came back. In reality, it's a new creature, you know?
That I know. I am just... No, I guess
he always had a twin the whole time.
Varus. As you are walking with Kenneth to Dino and Matz's house, you are walking and you kind of notice up on the roof a couple of brains crawling along. And shortly after them, you see quite a few guards running back toward the knock on wood.
I'm sorry. I said I saw a few brains running along what?
The roofs up top. You catch them out of your eye, and as you see them kind of running along, you see then very quickly afterwards, you see probably about 10-15 guards running toward knock on wood.
Running after the brains?
Not running. They're not chasing. They're moving in formation.
We know that the brains lead the guards when they come down from the spire.
Okay, all right. I don't have a way to contact anyone at knock on wood.
What do you want to do?
I mean...
Yes?
You think that you could possibly handle this?
Oh, yes, I am well aware of Dino and Matsu.
Okay.
Speak with them both.
I don't mean to leave you hanging now, but a slight emergency has just arisen. It's arisen. And I need to go handle it.
Of course. No, absolutely. I'll just go chat with them, and I'll come back to the knock on wood and let you know what's up.
Instead of going to the knock on wood, perhaps go to the clinic and just get it ready, because it might be necessary right now.
Is it because of the gods that we saw? Are you going to go fight the gods?
No. Maybe.
Oh.
I don't want to say that I'm going to cause harm, but other people might. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I will go warn. I will go tell Matza about it, and then warn Dino to come to work early. Very well. I will see you at the clinic. And he runs off.
I take off and I literally shoot up 30 feet into the air. I start hauling ass towards the knock on wood.
Okay.
You know, remember how we're supposed to be like secretively here?
Yeah. Fuck it.
No time.
So.
Well, I lied to those guards then.
It's fine. Who cares?
I'm lawful good. I have to go tell them.
They can't possibly know who I am. I'm not.
All this is going back.
I don't look like that picture. So.
Shut up.
All
You
this
know
is
when
going
to
back
lie. You know when to lie and when not to lie.
So.
And they'll never recognize Varys. He's got a mustache on.
He always has a mustache and a beard.
Oh God! Look up again, real quick. A little less. There was a moment where you looked up where it just stayed like right here on your neck.
As you
like delayed.
Just the snap too.
There it is.
All right. As you all are sitting, eating breakfast, you see Tack is up behind the bar, and he's just kind of canning some stout. And as you're doing this, you all watch as all of a sudden, 15 people simultaneously stand up from their tables and just all start walking out.
I want to go outside
That's
and see where they're. I want to go look to see where they're walking to.
Yeah, let's check up on that.
Joe, maybe we should let the door be a choke point, and Grimold starts drawing weapons.
No. Do not attack these people. We don't know what's happening.
No, something is going on, and I don't trust it. So let's use the door as a choke point.
I want to go see where they're going.
Is Tack in here? Where's Tack?
Yeah, Tack's at the bar. He looks very confused. He's like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna try to stop one of them.
Very quickly. Joe said she wants to do something first, so we're gonna start with her.
Because I can run out and run back in.
You run?
That's kind of my thing. Yeah. I'm a quick boy.
Well, you better catch her.
You can't though. I'm quick.
Fast Monk Joe.
There was an attempt, Mark. There was an
That
attempt.
was so good.
That's all I'm good for.
It was good. No, it was great.
Where did you come from, where did you come from, Fast Monk Joe?
I think those
quick
people
this-
just decided to all get up at the same time. Look, your whip isn't doing its thing. Sinrig, your glaive isn't warning us. Just relax. You haven't finished your pancakes.
Joe, I need you to roll an insight check, please.
Will do.
Those are just like good enough for me.
19.
19.
I have a good
As you
feeling
start
about this
walking toward the door, you feel fear from whatever's outside. You feel that you get the idea. You have suddenly believe that there is something outside that door that you don't want to see.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll stop.
Aldous, you said you're going to try and stop one?
Yeah, I was
All right.
just gonna be like, excuse me.
You
thanks.
grab one last straggler. Roll an athletics check, please.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you were just trying to talk to them? They don't answer you
Yeah.
if you're just trying to talk to them. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just kind of being like, sir, you don't, sir, hello.
Nope, they don't answer you. They just immediately keep walking past. Don't even look at you.
Yeah, no, so Joe stops and says, well, maybe we should just lock the door when the last person leaves, and not go outside ever.
Good, more food for us.
And at this point, as you say that,
I like this, Demetrius.
you all suddenly feel the walls rock. As Varys, you turn the corner and you see they've planted 2 sticks of dynamite on each wall and have lit them. The walls blow in as suddenly you see behind you 15 guards and a good number of intellect devourers all running toward you. And that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Oh my.
You really need to get better whips of warning.
I believe they are
thought they were
unattuned. They're
coming.
both
They're
unattuned,
already here.
correct?
No, I've always been attuned. Yeah.
Fuck, I keep fucking forget about these things. You are warned before it happens. I'll make sure you don't have a surprise round. I'm removing weapons of warnings from all D&D games forever. They won't be allowed. They're stupid things. Okay, so, regardless, you wouldn't have been surprised anyway. Something was coming, so
But they
that was
will be
very obvious.
surprised when the bar suddenly has a gigantic Tyrannosaurus Rex in it.
The one thing that says
I worked-
no.
I worked hard on that roll 20 token, so I appreciate that.
Call an ambulance, but not for us.
Oh man, Zook, that's got to be your way to cast polymorph at this point. Your verbal component is call an ambulance, but not for me. All right. Well, we are going to wrap up there, and when we come back next time, we will have a battle against round 3, I believe, against the guards and intellect devourers of New Praxia. You are trimming the fat on this group, so there can't be that many more, right? So we will see you next week. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Get a booster shot if that's your time. And as always, don't forget, Sundays are for D&D, and fuck Daylight Savings Time. Good night.